Can you hear me?
Can you hear
me? What up? What up? Gorgeous, what's going on, NiNi?
Hey, hey guys.
What's up? Bobby looking stressed over there. You good, bro? Can you hear me?
Stressed. I'm always stressed. I'm gonna turn this mic down, man. Let me get my audio together, man. What up, y'all? How you doing, man? Welcome to the Parlay Podcast, man. It is Sunday, December 14th. We got Lyssa Laird coming soon, man. Rob, make the world laugh. NiNi is in the building.
Hi. Hi.
And we live, y'all. We live. This is what happens when you do a live show, man. It's never gonna be perfect.
Word.
It's never gonna be perfect, man. How y'all doing, man? Last week I didn't have an opportunity to have this moment with y'all. So how was y'all week? Either one of y'all go first, because my week has not been as interesting as y'all's, I'm sure.
Go ahead, NiNi.
I had a lovely week. I cannot complain. Yeah, I'm very grateful. I'm smarter. I'm healthier. I am beautiful. I can't complain. I'm alive. I'm above ground. And I'm closer.
The gratitude list right there. It's a great gratitude list.
You know, I'm closer to millions than I think. So I'm excited.
That's what's up. That's dope. Let's go.
I hear that. Hey, man. Rob, how was your week, man? You was all good, man. You got a gratitude list too, or you just want or you want to do the total opposite? You can talk about shit you hate.
Whoa. Why did you make Rob disappear, Bobby? What the
fuck? Rob's internet does that from time to time, man. If y'all just tuning in to Parlay Podcast, man, Rob should be back with us shortly, man. We got myself, NiNi is in the building. I am Bobby Wright. That is NiNi, the incredible. I had an opportunity to talk to you and your mother this morning. That was cool.
Yes, you talked to mommy.
Yes, I did. Y'all got a good vibe, man. I like y'all relationship. So that's all that.
Yeah,
let's get bro back in here, man. Let's get bro back in here. So that's your girl. That's your ace.
My bad. I pressed the button. That was on me.
Just trying to get Rob Mayfield back in the building, y'all.
That's on me. That was on me. I had hit something on my phone. My bad.
No, it's okay, man. You know, it's usually me. I'm just glad it was you.
Yeah, somebody else.
No, but I had a dope week, man. Just been chilling, stayed inside from this cold. Got some clarification on the whole comedy competition situation that happened last week. Mm-hmm. So that was cool, man. Shout out to everybody who participated in that comedy competition. Like I said, man, we just trying to hold people accountable. Like, doing stand-up comedy is already hard. So we don't need it to make it harder. We don't need people to get fucked out of their chances if they got a chance. And we're not trying to, have people get fucked out of their money if they not getting paid. So got some clarification on the whole comedy competition from Tony Strong. So everything is all good from there.
So what's the update on that, bro?
All right, so the issue that I had last week was like during the competition, he said he was gonna pick a certain amount of people and he didn't. And all the other contestants was like, at least if we don't win, you know what I'm saying, at least don't fuck nobody else out of their chance to to win. If you're gonna pick three people, say you're gonna pick three people, don't be like, oh, I'm finna pick three people, then when the shit is over, you pick one person. So throughout that, Tony Strong hit me up. He apologized. He held himself accountable for his words. And so the two people that got picked, after that was Will Hill, which I explained last week because he had
You
the
said Will Hill had
dopest
like the
set.
best set, right? In the
Yeah.
whole
Will
thing.
had the dope. Will had the dopest set. Will, I mean, you know what I'm saying? You up there doing the set and you talking over an alleged homeless person that was interrupting his set. So Will Hill had the dope set, and then Tony Strong said there was a tie for second place. So it was me and Will Hill that will be part of the B Code Legacy Tour that's kicking off this spring.
Yeah.
That's major, bro. Man, congratulations, Rob. That's super dope, man. And shout out to Tony Strong for making it right. You know,
Man, appreciate it. That's all
one
we
thing you about
asking
to
for,
learn.
man.
One thing you about to learn about the Parlay Podcast is Rob Mayfield don't play. If you tell Rob Mayfield that this is what you're going to do, if you don't do that shit, get ready to get aired the fuck out.
Man, I'm just saying, bro.
He's a man of his word, and he has built-in innate integrity. So when other people don't have that, it truly bothers him.
Rob, what would you have done to Vernell Hill? Remember that episode of Martin when Martin was supposed to come to LA and get up at Vernell Hill?
I think I would have showed out just like Martin did. I think I would have did everything down to the T of what Martin did.
Jodeci shit?
Huh?
Even the Jodeci thing?
Yes, I will be heard. Like I would have got up there, tank top and all. Who yeah. Like I'd have been up there. I'd have took the same route Martin Lawrence took. Most definitely.
Hey, but like you're right, man. Stick by your word. If somebody say this is gonna be this way, you cannot call an audible once it's money on the line, futures on the line. You know, just self-respect on the line. Because you said Will Hill did the best set, and is your best not good enough? Do you have to play the politic game? So I'm glad that was right. I'm glad they got right.
Yeah, that, and I finished watching. I actually finished watching a lot of comedy stuff that I ain't seen in a long time. Like I realized over this weekend, even though as a kid, but I realized like I'm a huge Sinbad fan. Like I don't think Sinbad get enough credit for his contributions to comedy, because I was watching like I think I want to say Son of a Preacher Man or something like that. The shit was hilarious still, and that came out in like the 90s.
Bro, so whenever I gotta do an outside show, I gotta watch Sinbad. Because he controls the outside crowd.
So do you remember that movie when Sinbad was a genie?
Yeah, Shazam.
Shazam or Kazam. Shazam.
No, Kazam was Shaq.
Yes.
Shaq was Kazam. Yeah. Shazam was Sinbad.
So if you look that up, I don't know if we're in the same timeline or an alternate universe. They said that movie never happened.
I don't believe it. I seen movie posters. It happened. You know,
it definitely happened.
Pull the same little thing as like the Fruit of the Loom symbol or the Bernstein Bears type of shit. Like we all remember fucking Sinbad as a genie. Like
unfortunately, glitter happened as well. That was with Mariah Carey. You know, that also happened. You know, that shouldn't have happened. Sinbad should have happened. Mariah Carey's glitter, no.
Nah.
Well,
hey, if y'all just tuning in to the Parlay Podcast, man, you got me, NiNi, and Rob. We got Lyssa Laird coming.
Bobby, just stop. I liked glitter. First of all, it was a very nice mulatto coming to age story. Like that was good. It was like in my good, in my bad. It was very.
Did your remote break? Like the reason why I watch Friends, let's keep it real. I didn't pay my cable bill, or I couldn't afford to pay my cable bill. I can't think about how it all went down at the time. But the only reason I watched Friends, Seinfeld, and a few other shows was because my TV got stuck on Channel 9.
So you felt like a hostage.
You could have turned the TV off and did anything else, but something sucked you in about it. Okay.
Yeah, you definitely became a family to them shows. You definitely came.
Yeah, I'm a friend of Friends now.
He said a friend of Friends. He said a friend of Friends. She said glitter was for the young girl that
glitter everybody was so good.
Yeah, you're the only person who liked it, NiNi. You know, and that's okay. That's okay. You are a very unique individual. You are an individual. So being the only person on earth to like Mariah Carey's glitter. Speaking of Mariah Carey, man, Merry Christmas season, Happy Kwanzaa season. Rob, I seen you double down on your post. Nobody knows what Kwanzaa is, bro.
Bro, nobody knows. I mean, I said, hey, God, I left that shit up there, though, man. I said the wildest thing about Kwanzaa is motherfuckers celebrate Juneteenth, but not Kwanzaa.
Yeah, man, shit. That's freedom, bro.
But does anybody know the origin of Kwanzaa?
I learned it like in school, but
I learned it on a Boondocks episode. It was a Boondocks episode. He was talking about it. But other than that, no.
What is the origin of Kwanzaa according to Boondocks?
I was a white African American studies teacher. Huey did the Christmas / Kwanzaa thing, whatever. I don't know. But what I do know is that we got our guest sitting backstage, and we got her for a limited amount of time because she's gonna be rocking with our homeboy Marlon Mitchell. Man, shout out to Marlon Mitchell and his family, man.
Shout out to Marlon.
But I'm gonna let Rob handle the intro. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, let's go. This woman, I ain't gonna lie, I'm finna expose a lot of shit how I feel about Lyssa Laird. Lyssa Laird is one of the many queens of Chicago comedy that I met when I first moved up here, and she embraced me ever so lovely, ever so wholeheartedly. Man, the very talented, coming to the Parlay Podcast, Miss Lyssa Laird.
In the building. Lyssa Laird. In the building.
Hey, we get Lyssa with hair. Okay, when I say
we got hair Lyssa today. We got hair Lyssa.
She told me she was gonna be in the car. We can hear you. Mic check 1 2. Lyssa, what's good?
Hey, y'all can't hear me?
No, you good now. We good now. We didn't know which Lyssa was gonna pull up. You know, either one would have been cool.
This one.
This one. You said you're on your way to Marlon joint.
Yeah.
I'm glad she had time. I'm glad she had time for us today, man. Marlon Mitchell doing something big today, man, and she on her way there, man. Shout out to Marlon Mitchell and his family again. Lyssa, you got something coming up this Friday on the 19th. We're gonna definitely chop it up about that. Sex in the Shy City. Talk about it.
Yes. So Sex in Shy City, what y'all want me to tell y'all about it? What we talking about?
Yeah, we want to know Sex in the Shy City.
So Sex in Shy City is a body positivity comedy show. All my comics are in lingerie because I like to take the awkwardness out of being sexy, because I feel like once I get like unfed as fuck. Can I say cuss words?
Oh, you better cut your motherfucking ass off.
She said, "Can I say?"
Once I got, you hear me? After I said fuck, but no, after I got unfed as fuck, I noticed I ain't gonna lie. Even when I was a bigger bitch, mugs was coming at me, hella ooh. But once I lost a little weight and had a little waist on me, and I wasn't shaped like SpongeBob, then I noticed more niggas and bitches was like, and I'm like, But then it became a thing of like, oh, she's attractive, so she can't be that funny. And I was like, that's not true. So I created a comedy show to show just because we sexy, it doesn't mean that we can't be funny too. So while people are like, oh, it's a lingerie comedy show, all they're gonna talk about is fucking, I'm like, no, they doing real material in lingerie because I want to take the awkwardness away from being sexy. It don't matter if you size 2 to a 32, like we outside.
You know what I love about this though, Lyssa, is that you protect the brand. I know you were doing it at the Laugh Factory previously, and right now you at how do you pronounce the name of this place? Is it K-Lab?
Collab.
So you're gonna be a collab. This is what I tell a lot of comedians: venues come and go. Your brand will last forever. So I know you had Rob out there with a robe and lingerie. I seen Rob in his lingerie.
Listen, I have my top 3 male comedians because the ladies come and they show out. Like I've only had like maybe 2 or 3 women on, like, because I've been running the show for maybe 5 to 6 years now, because it was at Collab and Original for a year, and then Laugh Factory picked it up really fast, and it was there for like 3 or 4 years, and now we're back at Collab. But I do like the personal touch of Collab because it's so intimate, and it's just the energy in there is really great. But like The women, they show up. They show out. They do their big one. They be like, titties up, ass out, it's up. And I've only had maybe 3 that like, can I do like a lingerie top with shorts or whatever? I'm like, girl, go ahead, do your big one. But like, I just want to make sure you comfortable.
So you have
And
had
the
to turn some
men,
titties around.
yeah, I have had some women who are like, do I have to wear lingerie? I'm like, listen, do you want to get this money, honey? Because you messing up. Like, my thing is this, and I hate to be like this, but I'm for real, because I'm not selling sex. I'm selling a lifestyle. I'm selling like comfortability, because it's people out here who don't even understand that they sexy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I want to let you know, it's power in sex, and it doesn't always have to be fucking. You know what I'm saying? It's power and energy. And if I put you up here in lingerie, but you're telling good jokes and they're laughing, and they forget that you even in lingerie, and that's the point of the show, to forget about this part. You are here now. We are giving you like material. We giving you good ass jokes. Like, you like, damn, I forgot that bitch had on drawers, like type shit. So when my top 3 males, oh my god, Rob came in like light drawers
with the light of draw.
The longest robe
epic.
I've ever seen too. That was the longest robe ever.
When that came with light up drawers on, I'm like, this nigga was serious. And Michi Ho came.
I seen Michi.
He had
I
Smarties.
seen Michi.
Michi had on Smarties drawers, but they started popping. So he had like Smarties rolling underneath his pants. I'm like, you gotta just keep them pants on, bro. They can't see dick out here. He's like, cause I'll do it. I'm like, don't do that. Do not do that. And then Kyrie, the comic, that nigga had nipple clamps. I was like, you ate, sir.
Nipple clamps?
The nipple clamp.
Nipple clamp.
Yikes. So
those them niggas can get whatever they want out of me, because they definitely showed up. Like, I get male comics who they'll come in like silk pajamas and shit like that. And I tell people, like, look, if you don't feel comfortable in lingerie, make it fun and make it funny. And so I have had women come in muumuus, which is cool. Girl, do your muumuu. I've had men come.
Everybody want to see them muumuu, ladies. The fellas want to see them titties.
You niggas.
No, put on your best muumuu.
Okay, you niggas will lift that muumuu up and fuck. Okay, stop playing.
Come on, NiNi. Tell them.
We didn't say we wouldn't, NiNi. We just saying what we want to see at Sex in the Shy City.
Y'all better get this muumuu.
Okay.
It better be one of them Rihanna muumuus where like have like one of them things that rip open. We want to see
We
next.
don't even wear nothing on muumuus. We just be in full muumuu.
Hey, the funniest shit about your Sex in the Shy City, because I follow you, Lyssa. I know you've been busy. You did a lot in your comedy career, and I hope you haven't stopped to breathe yet, because of course we're gonna find out what.
I can't let her.
But you've been on Laugh Mob. You've been at Laugh Factory. When I posted the picture of you being on this show, I met an AI to be like, "Who is Lyssa Laird?" Man, I clicked on that shit. They had a whole goddamn resume for you.
Shut up.
Yeah.
I ain't bullshitting. They know everything about you. I hope you ain't got no warrants.
That's scary.
I hope you ain't got no warrants. So I say that to say this. Teddy Biggums reached out to a Facebook post and said, why didn't you put me on Sex in the Shy City yet? So then you put Teddy Biggums on the stage. And I looked at Teddy Biggums and I said, I'm glad that he did it first. Because I'm not about to do no shit like that.
No, listen, and you know what? They love the BONs. I swear to God, they do. They love the BONs. They be so excited to see BONs. I'm like, I saw a post earlier that was like, study showed that women love niggas with stomachs, and I was just like,
that's because they think we're not gonna cheat. That's what it is. They see a nigga who
still be cheating. Y'all be cheating in the breast.
Look, I have to think about that. Like, I don't want no big fat sloppy nigga, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't want no little skinny ass 6-pack nigga either. Like, give me a little turtle shell and we up. Give me a little turtle shell and we outside.
Nah, super dope. I don't want to hog the questions, man, because we got Lyssa Laird in the building, man. I got a million questions, but I can do this all day. NiNi, Rob, man, what y'all got for the fabulous Lyssa Laird today, man? Because she came here and showed up.
Well, I just want to say I love Lyssa, first of all.
I love you.
Absolutely love Lyssa. Lyssa is the first female comedian that I kissed on the lips, and I got misty down here. Oh my god.
Okay. What bottom mist?
Lyssa,
I love her so bad.
On her show, she has accepted me in her life, invited me to events outside of comedy. And when I say Lyssa is an all-around upstanding person, she is a wonderful woman.
Thank
so
you.
I flowers. Now I'm so grateful and honored to know you. But I just want to ask, like, how is your experience, or how has your understanding of comedy changed from when you first started to now? Because how long have you been doing comedy?
So last month I celebrated my 14th year of comedy.
Oh,
And
milestones.
But honestly, I will say it's been 14 years. But if I'm gonna be honest, it's 10 because for 4 years I was kind of in and out because my baby was small when I started, and so like I had jobs and I had my daughter. And I was pretty much doing a lot by myself, so I really couldn't take comedy as serious as I wanted to. So when I started, really wouldn't be my like start date. It would really be like 10, 11 years for real. Okay. But I'm gonna take all my time. And last month I celebrated 14 years in comedy, and I would say from when I started to now, it's kind of the same when it comes to attractive women in comedy. It's always kind of like, oh, coming up next, this bitch fat as hell, big ass titties, her ass is fat, you know what I'm saying? Y'all want no ladies' point of view, like that never changes. However, what I will say is when I started, I wasn't funny. I had great ideas. I just didn't know how to like put it all together in short form because I talk a lot. Yeah. So finally, when Mike Sapp kind of was like, look, you gotta shorten that shit up because motherfuckers ain't really going, they don't listen to what the fuck you're talking about. You got ideas, but you need to shorten that shit up. Like, eat the meat, take away the bones. I'm like, okay, mister. And then Lil Rel actually.
You gotta throw Joe in there too. Man, Joe.
Joe, you know what I'm saying? And then Lil Rel kind of pulled me aside and he was like, man, I love what you're doing. You just kind of gotta like shorten it up a little bit because you must be an actress. And I was like, yeah, because I did. I grew up on stage. And he was like, you must be an actress. So you used to like giving them the start, the beginning, the middle, the end. You need to give them the shit. And I was like, okay, let me see what I'm doing. And so when I finally realized how to time and format my jokes, I realized it wasn't that I wasn't funny. I was just taking too long to get to the point. And once I got to the point and I got funny, it really started it stopped being a lot about my titties or I'm attractive or whatever. And it really started being like, y'all, make some noise. This girl is funny as hell. She be all around the country. She be doing her big one. Y'all make some noise for Lyssa Laird. So when you're not funny but you cool, they oh, she pretty as hell. You know, titties big as fuck. These my favorite titties in comedy. That makes fun of Lyssa Laird. Now, they still their favorite titties in comedy. But I'm also funny as fuck and I've traveled the world.
Yeah, you've done big things, man. Shout out to everybody in the comments. D. Patrick, Mo Good, Chris Forte, Chris Ford, what's good, man? Mo to the Good, friend of the show. Lyssa, I've watched your career and I've watched you develop, and you're right, brevity mixed in with the levity. Brevity is very important because if it take you a long time to get to the destination, goddamn, you're gonna run out of gas.
Ooh. Yeah.
You know, so at what point do you think that you transition from being an amateur to being a professional comedian?
So I will say at year 3, I started getting funny because I was really at show. I used to just pop up to shows and watch them work. It got so bad to where the comics that I just started hanging out with, I started kind of sounding like them. Because we was hanging out so much on a regular basis, like when we talking to each other on stage, I could feel myself sounding like Niche, like Kelly Howard, like I was like Brandy Denise, like man, it was weird because like I would have some of those like some of the mannerisms or some of that like nuances. No, it was just yeah. I can say that because we was together so much. Like at one point, me, Just Niche, Brandy Denise, and another comic called Noelle. She's Asian. She's not here anymore. I think she's in LA, but she was super funny. And we all had a rap group.
Damn, you gotta rephrase that shit.
I was like, oh, sorry.
Damn.
He moved him.
Black people kill people all the time. We be killing people. Oh, racist.
Boy, move. But no, we moved to another state. And we all had a rap group together. And we was together so much in the studio and just doing shows together and shit like that. Like, I could tell, like, I was out here like, type shit. Like, and we was out here so hard together. And then I was like, okay, cool. You have to kind of, like, step back and remember who you are. Because when you start hanging out with people deep up in comedy, you'll put that shit on stage sometimes. Like, not their jokes, but kind of some of the stuff that they do. So, you kind of start developing a thing. So I had to kind of separate myself and realize who I was. So in year 3, that's when I started taking shit real serious. And I started developing Lyssa Laird, because that's not even my name. So I had to separate my real self from my stage self. And once I found my identity 3 years in, I just kept building and like kept working with that and kept building on and just stacking on top of that and layers and layers and layers. Because I pull from my real life. Because at first I was just taking like popular shit on the internet, like R. Kelly with the Pied Piper situation and just a bunch of different shit. And I would notice that like when I was doing like social media stuff or shit that was in the news, other comics was doing that shit. So it's like you got a comedy show with 5 people on there. We all got the same jokes about the same shit. Don't nobody want to hear that. So I kind of was like, no, I don't really want to do the current events and what's popular. I reach the people on a level where they be like, man, I felt like I was talking to my best friend in the living room. So I just really started pulling from my life experiences, my past, my present, what I plan on for my future, my kids, shit like that. And once I really started doing that, I noticed like, okay, now I'm booking shows and people are like, oh, you cold, you wrong. I'm like, I am. Yeah, yep, pay me.
Okay.
That's what I was going to ask
Exactly.
you. I was watching Bob Sumner's Laugh Mob, and you got the story of the gas station where the girl is, where your baby is cock blocking, basically.
That happened in real life.
These are true story. You really get cock blocked like that?
Yes, like no bullshit. When she did that, she was 6. When she does it now, she's 17. I'm like, bro, you really gotta chill on me.
Yeah.
I'm like, you have to relax.
Hey, so how many years was you doing comedy when you got the Laugh Mob gig?
Laugh Mob was 2017.
That's when I first started.
So I might have been like 8 years in.
Oh, okay. So how did that come about? Like, how did you get
So it was so crazy. I'm terrible with the internet for real, because I just don't be on there like that. So what I did was I seen Hot Sauce was talking about how Bob Sumner was looking for comics for a new show he was developing. And I was like, if you know anything, when I was a shorty, when I read credits, because I grew up acting, I always watch the credits. Like in a movie theater, people hate going with me because I'm like, I just want to see the makeup artist, the director, the key people, like the fingers, all the young child to see the credits, because you never know you in a situation where you see a name that you've seen so many times. You be like, oh my God, I see you worked on Scary Movie, or I saw you worked on Avatar type shit. Because people do different shit. That's my thing, because I was trained up like that in theater. So the Def Comedy Jam used to come on all the time, and I was sneaking watching it. I knew the fuck who that was, and I was like, I want to be a part of this. So I hit him in the inbox. I was like, man, how can I get on? He was like, man, right. So Hot Sauce was like, man, Lyssa Laird, they got like 12 people. I can probably see you if you can do like one more or something. I'm like, yeah, let me know. He was like, just come on. I'm like, all right. So it was a bunch of us at the I want to say, no, it wasn't Harold Washington. It was one of those black venues that are very prominent in Chicago. I can't remember right now because I've been drinking. But we was back there, and I was DuSable. It was DuSable. I couldn't find a way to park. Right. So for the audition, I remember because I was promoting, and we was at the DuSable, and it wasn't really nowhere to park. I was late. I was on time, but parking made me late. I was like, fuck. I get back there. I'm nervous. My heart is going like, it's so many niggas. It's so many like Chicago hitters in that bitch. And I'm like, oh, I was like number 8 out of like 15. I'm like,
but who was actually good?
What the fuck? No, I might have been like 11. I low key might have been like 11 because I remember feeling like, man, the sweet spot is 1 through 7. Like the sweet spot, they gonna remember 1 through 7. After you get past 7, ain't nobody. They tired. They want to go home. So my mom and my great grandmother, rest her soul. My mom and my grandmother came, and my great grandmother always like she's like, you just need to be acting because comedy, you're not funny. Like, I just feel like you should just be back in theater because that's what you need to do. That's what you're good at. I'm like, yeah, Granny.
People told you this?
My great grandmother told me I was not funny and I should stop comedy and just get back to acting, and I was sick about it. So she's sitting there like she's like 4 rows up. I come out. I think we had like 6 minutes. The lights came up. My heart is in my ass. I'm like, oh my God. My set was so fucking good, bro. On my mama, I never say my sets be phenomenal. This might have been one of the best sets of my life because my great grandmother was hollering. Like, even they used those clips from that audition in our sets. That clip, my grandmother, you can hear her laughing. And I'm like, that shit made my motherfucking day. You hear me? I was like, oh. So even after I got on stage, she came before everybody left and everything. She was like, well, I guess you can't keep doing comedy because you didn't got funny from somewhere. I
Yeah.
So
that's
when they
validation. That validation is
they flew us to LA and I was sick. I was like, ah! So I called her before everything major happened in my life. And I was like, you remember how I said I wasn't funny? And she was like, mm-hmm. I said, well, that little set I did at the Gustavo got me on TV. She's screaming. She was so happy. And that was just like one of the best moments of my life.
Man, that's excellent. So I love that. Love that. Yeah. And again, like no matter what heavy hitters was in the room, everybody can't tell us a good story. And then Lyssa, you are one of the most animated storytellers with it. So you probably could have they probably didn't even need to do the video portion. You could have just acted your shit out on stage and did all the characters yourself. That's how animated you are.
Yeah. I love theater though, so that's why I'm so animated because I grew up in that.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you. Lyssa came out during the summertime. I had to put together a Juneteenth show for the city of Chicago Heights. And
that was fun.
I said, let me call the hitters. Rob was on there. I called Lyssa. I believe Alan Ford pulled up. Yak was there. Levi. Yeah.
Yeah, so, we had a time.
I'm going to tell you this. I was the host. Lyssa should have been a host. When I tell you, number one, it was raining and shit, but that's neither here nor there.
It was raining.
All in the crowd with them motherfuckers. Had a wireless mic. All Lyssa Laird needed is a wireless mic, and she would turn this shit the fuck out.
This one that I'ma go.
A wireless mic. You hear it here first, bookers. So we're headed to Marlon Mitchell's joint tonight. And what other shows do you have coming up aside from the Sex and the Shot City, or you focus more on
so Sex and the Shot City is like really my main focus for real because I really want to build that room back up because it's such a fun show, and I cater too because I own a catering company. So in your ticket I do provide food. You just pay for your drinks and everything like that, but it's such a great vibe. I also added a secret element that I haven't been doing, but the last show was so dope, and the secret element went off like chef's kiss. So I love that too. Because people are like, "What? Nah, you got to be there for that." Like when they see it, they be like, "Shut the fuck up." So I really love that part, and I'm like, "Why wasn't I thinking about this years ago?" But I thought about it now, so it's a great element. It just adds a little bit more to it. But I'm gonna be at Lincoln Lodge a few times. I'm gonna be at Laugh Factory a few times. I'm still booking shows. I'm like, shit, the 2026 looking like I need to keep working my day job right now.
14-year comic. Let me ask you this, Lyssa. 14-year comic.
Hello. But it's filling up. It's so weird because in the last 2 days, I feel like I'm almost half filled up in January, and I got like a few shows in February. So I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah. I see how y'all do me.
Yeah, she does though. Okay. Like how often do you hit an open mic as a 14-year comedian?
Now, honestly, because of life situations, like, so I've been doing a solid set. Okay, so I would say like this. I have been terrible with hitting open mics. I have not been hitting them. However, with these
haven't you had the intention to though? You'd be like, I'm gonna do an open mic tonight, and you don't.
Okay, so check it out, right? So look, okay, so I drive a school bus and then I cater. So it's like Sunday through Wednesday are my freer days. Thursday through Saturday, my week is fucked. So it's like trying to like make sure I'm on top of everything that makes me like bread. Because I'm like, no bullshit. Comedy definitely pay bills. However, everything else I do keep lights on in my house. You know what I'm saying? Because, bitch, when your mortgage go from $950 to $3,000, you can't just depend on comedy. So I have to do a lot to make sure I'm straight. So,
Lyssa,
with me,
I want to say I thank you for always showing the wholeness and roundness of your life, because a lot of creatives don't want to show the reality of you have to have a damn job sometimes. It might not be all the time, but sometimes if you like the comfortability of living the fuck indoors, okay, if you like the Wi-Fi and food in your fridge, okay, a car and insurance, you
because
need motherfucker.
Listen, and then if you have children, that shit is hard. Like my daughter does live out of state with her dad, but I pay for everything. You know what I'm saying? She has a car, she got a job, all that, but that motherfucker's smart. So every time she needs them. You know what I'm saying? I'm like nigga, she comes but for everything. So I'm like paying for my life here and paying for my daughter there. It's expensive. So I be having to do everything. So it's just like, you know, on top of everything, you gotta find balance somewhere, and that should be fucking with me. And I'd be like, oh my God, Jesus Christ.
Well, that's
what was the question?
Somebody just asked the question in the comments. Puff's question. This is perfect. You just said the word balance. Nice segue. The question is, Lyssa, after so many years, how do you balance your energy? How do you balance everything?
Okay, so honestly, I am so used to overworking. I have people in my life who be like, hey, when was the last time you ate? When was the last time you slept? Like, bro, you need to take a trip. Like, I have a friend, Tammy. She would randomly be like, yo, we finna go to Jamaica. You coming? You got a month to pay it off. And I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, sure. And then she makes sure I'm out the country for like 3, 4, 5 days so I can just not be Lyssa Laird and I could just be me, because I'm like, being Lyssa Laird is a lot. Because I'm out, and people don't understand. Comedy is no longer stage shit. Like, you have to be on the internet. You have to be present. You have to be relevant. You got to be in these people's face. And I'm like, I'm literally just learning the internet. I'm young, but I ain't that young. I'm like, damn, I got to be on the internet every day. Every day. So it's like trying to, bro, because trying to, like, my thing is, for me, and I don't know if it's like that for everybody else, but for me, if I don't feel funny and I'm trying to make funny happen, it don't come across the same. Yeah, my videos that go viral is because I just clicked on my phone one day and I was like, you know what, I fuck with this, I gotta talk about it. And those are the videos that really hit. But when I'm trying to be funny, that shit do not do it for me. And so for people who post every day, like, it's some comics, Mojo Brooks, fucking
that damn Didi. That damn Didi is posting something right now. That damn Didi,
fucking Pretty Skinny, Uncle Hank, all of them niggas, like, they do that shit like a fucking job. Like, they'll call me like, man, Lyssa, you come at 9 o'clock in the morning, bitch. I'm on the bus driving kids to school. Like they do that shit 10 hours a day. I'm like, you deserve everything you have. Like, what is his name? He look like Tupac. I love him so bad. I cannot. I'm drawing a blank because I'm drunk a little bit. Boom's so funny. Boom. That nigga got that shit down to a science. Like, the way Boom do his shit should be studied, okay? I'm like, my boy T Sanders, I'm like, you motherfuckers is cold. Cause me personally, I'm like, I developed a YouTube series called First Baby Mama's Club, and I'm like, nigga, I'm like, I gotta think of ideas, because I'm like, it's such a great show, and the women that I have on that shit, they so cold, they so funny, and they just so spontaneous. But I'm like, nigga, we have to shoot five episodes on one day so we can keep going, because it's like, it's a lot.
I don't even like set my alarm clock. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even like doing that shit with my phone. And they want me to like splice videos and do all of this shit and get crowd reactions and do crowd work videos.
And you know what? You want to know what it remind me of? I don't know. I feel like we all around the same age, but y'all remember when MySpace was hot? And MySpace, we was computer technicians. Like, we was like figuring out codes to make our pages, like words coming up and down, music and shit. Baby, we was IT. That is what we are back at.
That's
what we back at.
For my favorite
you gotta add it, you gotta spice, you gotta add music.
Had dollar signs dripping down my MySpace page.
Do you hear me? I had hearts because I'm a lady.
I'm a lady. I'm a lover.
Let's see.
You hear me? I had what's her name? I think about you always. Amanda Perez playing in the background. What you talking about?
Every song.
Do you hear me?
Every song.
Every
playing on their fucking page.
I look forward.
I had Willie, these four walls. That was my shit.
Do you hear me? Yeah. Oh, we was all graphic designers. What you talking about? And Mo Good is one of my favorite characters on my show. Like, oh my God. Like, I hope everybody goes to YouTube and watch First Baby Mama's Club because Mo Good, Chevy Debbie, Tiny Thickums, and Yaya. Oh my God. And then I got
characters.
Yes, and then I got Renata. Oh my God, Renata the actress. Listen, these ladies are killing it. If y'all are not watching that YouTube series, y'all are asleep because it's so fucking funny. It's so good.
You mentioned the ladies, and you are on the parlay, so I got to mention it. I know Hot Sauce went on a little rant about the issue that he was having.
In his career.
Why you being messy, Bobby? Why you being messy?
Have you ever watched this?
I was gonna say, Bobby, if you didn't say, I was gonna say, Lyssa, because you said Hot Sauce had helped you, and I was like, well, did you fuck him? Because I was like,
and I didn't. Because what? You know what? That's one of my favorite things for men to say. Because I'm like, even the women that you like, okay, so he went and kind of recanted his statement and was like, it wasn't about the female. Because I'm like, my thing is this, and I don't want to be controversial, but I feel like Brandy Denise, Corey, Just Niche, Erica, and now Fab, those are like the women that, and Kelly Howard, you know what I'm saying? Like those are the Chicago chicks that you see. Yeah. And then you got like the B team.
Constant rotation.
Then you got like the B team, right? That's like they could be on the rise, but they might not. But those women, those people be on their ass, on their dick. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I get it. And I'm like, that's part of my problem because while I fuck with some of the fabulous ones, you know what I'm saying, the big girls in the game, I'm like, I don't want to really ask them for help because I never want to seem like that guy. But then I'm out here grinding too, and it's like, bitch, just ask. And I'm like, I just can't see myself doing this, sis. And they be like, bitch, what did you need? Just ask me for it. But I'm like, I don't want to feel like I'm hassling y'all or being just down on y'all and shit like that because that's a lot. But then you got everybody else on their dick, and then it's just like, So when you say that one of the B team members, because she disappeared for a while, but then Fab emerged and she's on tours with Mojo and shit like that. But I'm like, you got to remember, she was with him before she disappeared. So when she pops back up and she's
been doing comedy.
She popped back up on We Done Ones with Niche. I'm like, we know you're not talking about Niche because Niche's been doing her big one. So who else would you be talking about? Because he did do We Done Ones. And then all of a sudden Fab popped up. But I'm like, not only is she on tour with Mojo, who is literally on that tour, the nigga's opener. But now you got 2 Chicago women and 1 nigga from Chicago on that motherfucker. So we here up in this bitch celebrating balloons, having confetti everywhere because we've been trying. Detroit killing everything. Detroit, them comics and them motherfucking movies on Tubi and shit like that. They be killing. They support each other.
Detroit got a whole section.
Milwaukee, they support each other. I'm like, Chicago, stop being crabs in a barrel, bitch. If one of us can get on and pull, let's do that shit. Because you can get so far by yourself. But when you got a team and y'all rolling together, nigga, it's money out here for all of us. Literally, Mama, Fab, Corey, Niche, we all mamas. All our material is different about us being mamas. Me, NiNi, all of us, we all dating. My the same with NiNi dick sucking like bitches, other bitches is dating bitches. We not all the same material. It's a lane for everybody. It's money out here for everybody. I sell plates. It's hella motherfuckers out here going to different places selling plates. We going at the same time. You got macaroni, I got spaghetti. Might have a taste of the day. But it's money out here for everybody. And it maybe right now it's not your turn or your spot, but it's coming. It's coming. Wait your time. Be happy for your people.
Most say Fab Monroe ain't never been beat, but I got to clear that up real quick. If you take a break, if you put yourself in the development league, which you know, if you take a break, you putting yourself in the development league, you automatically go to the B team. I'm sorry, Mo, that's just true.
No. I'm not saying it like that for real. What I'm saying is that she went away for a long time and she just wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? So then when she emerged, people expected her to just be kind of like doing her shit. That motherfucker's a monster. You know what I'm saying? The very first time I saw her, I was hosting a comedy show in the Burbs. She came just to kick it with her friends. And her friends was like, my friend do comedy. And I was like, you do comedy? She was like, no, I don't do comedy. I'm like, well, shit, we gonna put you on the mic. I gave that girl a mic, and she ever since that motherfucker been disgusting. I'm like,
when Fab took her break, and I thought she wasn't coming back, I stole 3 jokes for like 8 months.
Yes,
I stole 3 of her jokes. I didn't think she was coming back. I was like, I gotta stop using
this shit. Funny as fuck.
Wow.
But no, legitimately, like, listen, I had picked up Mo Good in a motherfucking Uber, bro. And her cousin was in my back seat. And they kept looking weird as fuck in the mirror, right? And I was just like, if these bitches robbed me, because I think I was on like 70 nights. I was like, if these bitches robbed me, I'm going to be so fucking mad, bro. Because they just was looking. And I'm like, what's the problem? Like, dead ass. I'm like, what's the problem? So finally, they whispering. Mo, like, comes in the middle of the seat and was like, this you. I was like, yes. She was like, bitch, I told you. I'm like, woo! And then she got to talking and was like, man, my cousin, like that ass. She was like, my cousin do comedy. I think I'm funny, but da-da-da-da. I said, go to open mic and just see. Nigga. Ever since then, cold blood. That family? That's a show. Because them women, they so powerful on stage. And even off the stage, they some of the best people I've ever met in my life. Like Corey, Niche, Kelly, Arlita Hall, NiNi, Tiny, like, Brandy, oh my God, I can go on and on and on. Jamie Schreiner, like, it's so many women in Chicago. And no offense to the men, because I love y'all damn bad. Because some of you men hold us down, and some of you motherfuckers can kiss my ass. But the women,
okay.
Have you ever got blackballed? Have you ever had to deal with like a gatekeeping situation in comedy, whether it was a man or a woman? I
will say, when you deny niggas pussy, they won't book you for shows, even if you're funny as fuck.
No.
Damn.
Wow.
And I have had situations where I'm like, I could have definitely been on that show, but the person hosting or the person involved in it wanted to fuck on me, or we used to deal and it just didn't happen. And I'm like, that's weird, but it'd be like that. But like major blackball, no, I never had that happen. It just be little minor shit where I'm like, you could have put me on that show, but it's cool.
So you mentioned people that you don't fuck with in a certain type of way, but have you ever had like legitimate beef in Chicago comedy?
I fuck with everybody. For real. Like, if I got beef with you, we have a misunderstanding. I've only got into 2 beefs in comedy where we're good now. Like, I don't do beef. I'm very peaceful. Like, I don't have time for beef because it's so much for us to do. And I much more prefer for us to work together and be cool, rather than we be on the outsides with each other.
So in those 2 situations, like what could you possibly beef over in comedy? What would piss you off, like in this comedy game?
For me, because I'm like, I get mad like other people do. So for me to beef with you in comedy, you have to like flat out steal my joke, put that shit on stage, and motherfuckers have to tell me. And if I see it verbatim, not the idea, not the premise, but you stole my shit, oh, we're gonna have a problem. And I'm gonna call your name.
So if somebody stole your premise.
Be like, I'm not gonna do that shit with motherfuckers like, motherfuckers do it. Yo, okay, I'm gonna tell you something. No, I'm gonna tell you, hey, so and so, when you said X was the element of P, I'm gonna post the clip. I'm gonna post our clips together. This is you and this is me. I did this joke in 20 whatever. How did you come about?
Let me how we gonna have beef. I've been having this conversation with myself. At least I have conversations with myself a lot.
Check out.
Yeah, I'm my own therapist. I had this concept that people could honestly steal your content. Like, you ever been with a comedian and they have a certain type of content and they see your type of content working and then all of a sudden they start using content that they would never use before, but they see you got a joke about strip clubs, and they never did a joke about strip clubs.
Now
Have that ever
touchy.
happened to you?
If it did, I don't know about it, but that would be very touchy. Yeah. That would be very touchy because it's like that. Now that's touchy as fuck. Because like if you never did that before, and I'm known for that, that's weird.
Yeah. And people tiptoe around like I didn't steal the joke. I stole the idea around the joke.
That's a touchy situation right there.
Yeah, it's super tough. It's super tough. You haven't arrived at your destination yet. We don't want to hold you up too much. I know you.
No, you good. I'm just sitting because I'm like 15 minutes away, so we're good.
Because I wanted to tap in with some shit y'all did over the weekend, man. I was gonna talk about it on last week's news, but we kind of had a delay. I see that y'all bombarded niggas for not having headshots over the weekend. What happened there? You had to sponsor a nigga this weekend for not having a headshot. How important is a headshot in comedy?
It's so important because have you ever seen a really good show at a really good club and then they flyer got you like you see how my light is? Y'all light is clear. I'm in my car. You know what I'm saying? But like they flyers look like this. You be like, it's a selfie. It's a selfie. Like why did you send them people a selfie? Like if you want people to take you serious, and again, I've been on stage since I was 6. I've had headshots since I was a 7-year-old child. Like, if you want people to take you serious, you have to invest in yourself. Investing in yourself is one of the biggest things you'll ever do in comedy, acting, singing, dancing, rapping, whatever you do, invest in yourself. And if you sending people selfies on your old ass Android or iPhone and the picture is grainy and you the only motherfucker on the flyer looking like 1992, it's crazy. That's crazy.
So what would you suggest to, like, we got Mr. LeCraig. Shout out to Mr. LeCraig. He just had a recent open mic, and I know he's just getting started in comedy. So you take a comedian like Mr. LeCraig. How do you put together your professional packet? What do you have in your professional packet that you present to comedy clubs around the UK?
Shout out, I ain't gonna hold you. Shout out to Serena Monet because I saw that she was getting booked at a lot of places, and I was like, hey, what do you be doing? What do you be sending to the clubs? And she literally was like, girl, this is what I be doing. And I love a bitch who don't gatekeep. She sent me verbatim what she sends to clubs. It was like her personality. This was before ChatGPT. So she sent me her, like, she had her first, like, line was like her personality. Then it was the places that she had been. And then it was like her information. And I was like, that's cold as fuck. And so I did. I started sending that shit out to clubs, sending that shit to comedians. One time, I think this was in 2025, 2022, I sent that shit. I had made my own, and I sent it to D-Ray. And D-Ray was like, he sent me a voice note back. Unexpected. I was like, shut the fuck up. He was like, yo, this is really dope. Whenever you in LA, let me know. I'm going to put you on my Mondays. I said, oh, okay. Sure enough, this year, I came back, and I was like, hey, I'll be in LA for a weekend because I was doing a Screw Roy show. And I was like, man, I'll be there for a little while. I might as well try to book Laugh Factory and D-Ray show. Sure enough, they hit me back like, yo, you want to do the show? Gotcha. Off that little shit. And I did that show. Same thing with Laugh Factory. I was already supposed to do that show in 2 years. But I had reached out and I kept reaching out.
You're talking about the Chocolate Sundays, right?
Yes. So I had kept reaching out. And then finally, Dave Hellum was like, I'll reach out to her, but then you text her because you got her number. I did have the lady's number who booked it. And she was like, can you do this Sunday? I said, yes. I went and I killed that shit. Same thing with D-Ray Mondays. I asked comics, could they put me on that? Could they give me a guest spot? And they was all like, oh, I don't know if I can. So I text Niche and was like, hey, do you know the host for the show? Because I'm just trying to do a little guest spot. All I need is 3 minutes. That's it. And I'm going to be cool. Niche text that nigga. That motherfucker said, make sure you see him before the show, and he going to put you up. I said, okay, cool. I went to the host. That nigga was like, oh, you Chicago? I said, yeah. That nigga said, you got 7 minutes. I said, say less. I killed that shit. The DJ was rude as fuck. The DJ was like, look, you got 7 minutes. If you killing, I'm going to do like this, and you keep going to the tight 10. The clock is up there. I said, okay, cool. I went up that bitch 5 minutes. That motherfucker was like, I said, oh, I know what to do. I stood that bitch up, the improv. What? Stop playing with me. Chicago, we do that. And I be so mad because I ain't gonna lie to you. I love the men. But it's so easy for y'all because y'all got dicks. But for women that are attractive in comedy, it's so much harder for us because we got to be twice as funny as you and be like standing on business like I'm not fucking you, bro. I'm not sucking dick for no time. But you don't see this talent.
Leslie Jones' career was in the fast lane. That's what you're saying.
I love Leslie.
Okay, I just want to throw a name out there.
I be like, he's so much harder for attractive women, bro. So I'm like, now I'm gonna show y'all something. So when I show niggas like, no, I got jokes and I'm really with that shit. Like, after I got on stage at the Improv, the DJ came up to me. He was so nice. Oh my God, Chicago, you snap. Woo, woo, woo. So fast forward this year when I was booked on the show, that motherfucker was. I was like, hey, because I was at Laugh Factory and I met Will I Am. But I seen him and I remembered him and I was like, hey, I'm gonna see you tomorrow. He was like, again, a dick. He was like, all right. And I was like, well, if I take off this wig, you might remember me. He was like, oh, in Chicago. I'm like, yeah. Same thing. I went that next day on Monday, killed that shit. That nigga was like, man, look, I'm doing this thing with Dr. Dre. It's gonna be a lot of shit going on. Yeah. Cause Chicago get busy. We gotta be dogs. We gotta be pit bulls and skirts because you niggas be playing with us.
Hey, but you mentioned the connections though. Go ahead, NiNi.
Lyssa, I'm just saying, can you send me your thing that you sent out?
Yeah, I got you. I'll send it right to you.
No, that's fantastic advice. Y'all just tuning into Parlay Podcast. We got
and then shout out to Jamie Schreiner because I will say this. So Serena Monet sent me a really good, and it was basic, but it was cool. Jamie Schreiner sent me her shit, and I just mixed the both of their shit, and now people were like, "Oh, this is so fun! It's so funny." I'm like, "Yeah." So I was sending it right to you.
I love Jamie. She's put me in some of her projects. I love that lady. When I say she's a fucking genius.
Girl, we went on tour together last year, and that shit was so fucking fun. And it was so different because she's so eclectic and weird, and then I'm just kind of like, I'm not ghetto, but it's just like we have such a different vibe. So them people had a time
to position you two to see y'all together, but it worked.
It was such a vibe. Yeah, it worked, and it was such a vibe.
So you don't limit yourself to the South Side. A lot of black comics in Chicago limit themselves to the South Side, and I think I call them $11 niggas because you're only gonna get 11% of the population.
Let me tell you what. I will tell any comic this. While the North Side may pay your ass $25, anytime I have got a TV showcase, it has always been in a white club because white people love me, and I appreciate it. They literally be like, oh, this show is coming up. You wanna, you know what I'm saying? Like, literally, the white clubs may pay your ass pennies, but they gonna put you in a position if they fuck with you. So I'm like, the South Side is cool because the South Side might put $50, $60 in your pocket. You might get $100 from a South Side club. You know what I'm saying? But white clubs will keep you working.
You know what I found out, Lyssa, doing South Side clubs, because I was doing a lot of moving around, and for some reason I felt like I was dissing my own people by not doing a lot of the black clubs. I kind of got pulled back into a crap bucket in a sense, but everybody kind of talking about the same shit, and I found myself kind of talking about the same shit that other niggas was talking about on the South Side. When you go up north, you mentioned the word eclectic. All of these people are so different. I think that's what helps your comedy, and you can see it in your comedy.
Yeah.
I would implore any comic, black, Muslim, Asian, Jewish, whatever. I would implore you to go all around the city, because if you only do Southside jokes, then you don't know how that temperament will be up north if you get booked. And the same thing with Northside comics. I'm like, you might want to do broader rooms because you never know. You could do Don't Tell in Oklahoma and you expect a bunch of white people, and then it'd be a bunch of niggas, and you'd be like, huh, what to do with this? You know what I'm saying? So I would say the more you travel around your city, because Chicago is so dope because it's so different all around. Like, you could literally go 3 blocks up and now it's white as fuck. Go 2 blocks over, it's Mexican as hell. 3 blocks up, it's Puerto Rican, and you like, damn, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So if you go to different open mics, for real, it's so helpful because you'll know how to move in rooms. And like I will always tell a comic, if you're on a show, look at your host. If your host is bombing, don't do that. Don't follow their lead. Like,
don't do that.
Don't go up there doing the same kind of shit they doing because that's not working. But if your host is raunchy as fuck and the people they are eating that shit up, you might want to do your sluttiest shit. If the comic is very conservative and the crowd is like eating that shit up, you might want to go with your most conservative shit. Pay
Do you
attention
work
to
clean?
the
Do you
crowd.
work clean? Can you work a clean 20-30?
Oh yeah, church niggas love me.
I'm sure.
Like, ooh, I'm gonna say several bitches. But you know what?
Hey,
Like even with that, like
How long did it take you to get a clean set?
so I got a trick from Mark. My God, why? Yes, Mark Henderson. Lord, I'm like I've been drinking since 11. Sorry, y'all. But
Is
Mark
that an ice house?
Henderson
Are
was
you
like,
drinking on an ice house?
fuck no, this is kombucha because I'm a lady.
Okay. Well, what happened with Mark Henderson?
Tequila. I watch my Bears, so I've been drinking since 11. But Mark Henderson was like, everybody says that I'm a clean comic, but I just don't curse. And I'm like, huh. I'm like, but you be saying some shit. He like, right. Nobody never really notices. Mark don't curse.
He just
Even Mark Curry say some crazy shit. He doesn't curse. So I'm like, wow, clean comedy is literally not cursing. And maybe sometimes they'll be like, stay away from sex shit. But I can tell my same jokes without cursing. That's clean comedy.
But I think it's a difference. To play devil's advocate, I think it's a difference between clean comedy and doing comedy clean for a church.
I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna play devil's advocate with you. I have literally done churches where I talk about how my daughter is bisexual and how we both date women. And I'm not saying pussy. I'm not saying we fucking. Well, none of that. But I clean it up and make it PG as hell, and they crack the fuck up because I have found that church groups, they hear church Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They don't want to hear that at the comedy show for the church. They want to hear real life shit, and they love it. Like, you don't got to be talking about fucking. Like, I literally talk about being a parent, my dating life. I even said, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have a joke about dictures, and I have twisted it to where I don't say dictures, and they have been like,
hey, that joke, funny joke too.
But I'm like, it's literally like, it's like about taking away the raunchiness or the like, you pushing it, you know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, they like that stuff.
Yo, I got a question.
Go ahead, Rob.
Nah, I got this off topic, but yo, Lisa, what was it like to meet Jamie Foxx? Because I seen like, what was it, like 2 years ago?
Yeah,
you was out party. Yeah, she met Jamie. She was out kicking. They was look like they was at a birthday party or something.
Okay, it was his best friend's birthday. So my homegirl know I love Jamie Foxx, and she has a friend who hangs out with him. So I flew to LA, and she was like, "We got somewhere to go. You gotta get here as soon as you get to the hotel change because we gonna go at like 15 minutes after you get here." I'm like, "Fuck!" So I had to take a quick shower, fix myself, and I was out. We get up here, we driving up the hill, and it's this big gate, and my dumb ass, it say JF on the thing, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "Who crib is we at? What is we doing?" So I walk in, and I'm walking to the back where the people are, and it's a whole ass like shelf of like awards. And I look at one, and I was like, "This is Jamie Foxx's house?" Because and that bullshit. I noticed is that he has a big picture, and like so when you come in his house, it's a foyer, of course, with the stairs going up. He has a grand dining room, and that's the room over here. And it was a picture of his sister. But I was just kind of like, who big ass crib is we in that I didn't even compute that's Jamie Foxx's sister because it's a really dope picture. I was like, what the fuck? So when we finally walk past this like showcase, I'm looking at like Grammys and shit, and I'm like, is this Jamie Foxx's house? She's like, yes, bitch. I'm like, what? So I never expected to see him. So he got a bunch of like old niggas kicking it with young bitches, and I'm like, okay. So I'm like, what is that? So I'm standing like by the on his island, and it was like food catered, like barbecue and shit like that. And they was watching Wild 'N Out, and I was like, DC Young Fly is so fucking funny to me. And like dead ass, like right here, all I hear is, yeah, I think he dope too. And I was like,
and he was right there.
Was right the fuck there, and he was like just talk. He was so fucking normal. He was so cool. The conversation's great. We played basketball. He got both the horses from Django. He bought them, so he has like a stable on his property.
What's this nigga doing on that nag?
Nigga, right? So he done bought. The one that we all seen him riding, her name is Cheetah. You know what I'm saying? She was cool as hell. We got to see Cheetah. He got a gym and like it was so crazy. I was like, this is dope. So we chilled at his crib. We drank his bourbon and shit like that. That was cool. And then we went to this place called Delilah's to celebrate his best friend. He bought more. I'm like, if that nigga not gonna do nothing, a nigga from Texas is gonna feed you. So he fed us the whole day. I'm like, I can't eat shit else. Like we had barbecue for lunch, Jamaican for dinner, and we had snacks at Delilah's. I'm like, bro, don't feed us shit the fuck else, okay? But he was so dope. He was like funny, like naturally just funny. Like, oh, it was such a great vibe. I'm like, I can't wait to tell him when I get famous as fuck. Like, you remember when I came to your house?
Who else notable was at the house though that you remember?
Nobody. It was literally just his childhood. Like, he still has the same friends he had in grammar school. So like, it was two of his best friends,
That's
and then it was like yeah, it was like two of his best friends, and it's so crazy because I'm like, I don't know if you sold your soul to the devil, but them niggas, they look 50 something and you do not. So I don't know, maybe it's the LA air, but these niggas look old. You sir look like they little homie. So that was funny. The house was beautiful. He takes care of his parents. Like, he was so amazing. I'm like, you can never tell me nothing bad about that.
I know sister.
Yeah, and he loved. Listen, when I tell you, love his sister down, loves his sister down, and he takes care of his parents. Like, he is amazing. Like, he was so dope. You can't tell me shit bad about if a tabloid came out, I'm gonna go tooth and nail for Jamie Foxx on my mom.
Alan said, was Diddy there?
No, he literally said we're notable celebrities there. Diddy wasn't there.
Y'all crazy as hell, man. She didn't meet Diddy, man. She's living right now. Anybody who meet Diddy,
it wasn't a Diddy party.
No, that's excellent though. So, what's your definition of success, Lisa? Like everybody has their own definition. What's yours?
For me, I feel like I will be comfortably successful when I have a successful book, a successful tour, a TV show, and a few movies. When I become America's best friend, I'm gonna be like, "Ooh, I did that."
Yes.
Like when I gotta like literally like put on like sunglasses and a hoodie, and like my finances are like my daughter ain't really gotta worry about shit, and I'm good. Like when motherfuckers like, you think I can get $1,000 and it don't mean shit to me, I'm successful. Like, I don't have to be the most famous motherfucker in the world, but when I'm just like I'm debt free and like I can't go nowhere by myself because they're like, now Lisa, you know you can't go grocery shopping. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I did that.
Yeah, I've seen that happen with Mojo. You mentioned Mojo Brooks earlier. I remember going to Bocce's even before now, and they was like all on him when he did the Mr. James sketch. That's a tough though. I don't know. I think I want the money, Lisa. I think the fame is kind of tough.
I think I'm slow a little bit because I just love performing. Right now, not being funny, the finances would be great, but I have a passion for performance. Like, I will literally sit there at a comedy show if I'm on it, and I will watch. If I don't have nowhere to be after that, because y'all know we love double booking. But if I ain't got shit to do and I'm not super tired, I will sit and I will watch y'all because I love performers. I love that shit. Like, I will sit and I will watch, and I'll be like, that's good. Or I'll be like,
what's your favorite type of comedy? I know there's animated, there's cerebral. What's your favorite?
You know what? It's gonna sound weird because it sounds simple, but I love funny. I love like here of late. I don't know where this dude came from, and I can't remember his name, but he has like cerebral palsy, and he
was on Last Comic Standing. He was on Last Comic Standing.
Oh my god, this shit was so fucking funny, and I was like, yo, that's funny as hell, bro. Like, I love a good comic who's like, I love a good poke at yourself or the situation that you've been in. Like, I love real life shit. Like, I love that shit. Like, you talking about, like, because a lot of my jokes, like, I used to have jokes about, because I was in an abusive relationship with my daughter's father, and I had jokes about, shout out to Max Sam, but Mike was like, man, talk about the shit that happened in your life, shit that you don't think is funny. Somebody might be going through some shit, talk about that shit. And I was like, I'm not talking about me getting choked up by this nigga that I just left. But when I started making jokes about, like, breathing through the choke and shit like that, I've had women come up to me like, I'm in that situation right now. That nigga's in the bathroom, and I feel like maybe I can survive this. And I'm like, that's crazy. Like, I was
able to relate.
I had a chick. I used to do this thing, which I want to bring back in the new year, called She Speaks. I had a woman come. She had such a great time, and at the end of she speaks, she like we learned a lot about her, and like I want to say maybe 6 months later, she was like she inboxed me because I was so worried about her because her revelation because she speaks is so awesome. But at the end of she speaks, she revealed something that was crazy, and we was all kind of like praying and crying at the end of she speaks. And she inboxed me 6 months later, like, "Hey, I just wanted you to know I finally left. I moved out of state. Me and my son are fine, and I want to thank you because if I had never came there, we probably would still be there, and I might be dead." And that shit meant so much to me because comedy, like real life comedy, like real life shit, that should be funny as hell. Like a motherfucker going through like ADHD or having too many kids or being broke or whatever, like making fun of like that real shit that you can relate to. I love shit like that. I'd be like, "Oh, it's not funny, but it's hilarious."
Funny.
It's not funny, but it's hilarious. That's funny. Got a question here, Lisa. Do you ever get worried about having to have security and not being able to trust them totally? Just saying, fame comes with a serious need for protection. She's asking that, but I also had a question because you do the Sex in the Shot City. You out there in provocative, seductive clothes. Have you had a Myron situation like follow you out the club?
No. Thank God for that. I've never had a Myron situation, but I do think that once you get to a certain place in fame, I guess you could say, there could be a need for that. And but my thing would be always, I want to be one of those people like, I think it was Denzel Washington. He just had did the show in New York. He was on Broadway, and somebody kind of got crossed the barrier, and he kind of stopped them like, hey, take the picture, but chill out. I want to be that kind of celebrity. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to have my fans feel like they can't approach me or come to me. Because even in my little minor success, I have literally been in Walmart. Like, nope, my head not shaved. I ain't got no wig on. I'm like, just got a hair wrap on, no lashes. I look crazy as fuck in the worst clothes. And a motherfucker come up to me like, oh, "Are you Lyssa Laird?" I'm like, "Yeah." And they be like, "Can we get a picture?" Bitch, go to Snapchat. Because this is crazy. Go put us a filter on. Yes, put us a filter on this because this is crazy, ma'am. You didn't want to come to my show tomorrow when I'm looking good. What the hell? You know what I'm saying? But when and I bullshit you not, when I'm out here fat as fuck, nothing. I be looking crazy as hell when I get those. "Lyssa Laird, can I get a picture?" Now, why you want to put me on the internet like that?
Hey, Mo laughing at this shit, man, but them Myron situations be happening for real.
They do. And I don't have that. I'm so glad.
They definitely
Rob
do.
told me he had
Lisa,
a Myron situation. He had a woman follow him from the club one night, under the Myron Act, follow him all the way to his house.
He was like, "Give me that military D."
on the real, after I had the Spider-Man robe on at the Sex and Shot City show.
I hate you. I can't believe it. That nigga had that little shiny drawers on.
Hey, is that a full circle moment for you, Lisa, knowing that the Sex and Shot City show started at collab, the first show? I remember being on the first show, and now
yes,
you back.
Well, it is. And you know what? The first show, I was so nervous because niggas, I hate how niggas will wait till the day before to buy tickets, and you be like, "I got all this performance."
You think
I'm like, it's gonna be 3 people. Look, right? You be like, "Oh, it's gonna be 3 people," and then all of a sudden, you wake up, it's 30 tickets sold. You be like, "I hate all you bitches. I hate all you bitches so much. Oh my god!" And the show was a success, and it's great. And just being back in that space, it was so good. It was so good.
That's a good look for you. I think it really goes with the brand. I think you are good balance, like you said earlier. Hey, I'm over here cracking up at Mo. That's why I kept it up there.
Mo, listen. When I tell you, listen, I'm gonna tell this, and I hate to get off subject for real, because I know y'all on time and everything like that. But let me tell you, from the car to the first time, I remember when I first saw Mo, it was like some raggedy ass open mic, and I remember her from my ride. And she came up, she was like, "You don't remember me?" And I was like, "Yeah, I remember you, girl." She's like, "Yeah, she was like, "Shit, I'm gonna try that shit." And I was like, "Do it." She was so good. And that shit reminded me of her cousin. Because when her cousin went up in my open mic years before that, she was so naturally funny. I was like, "Nah, girl, what's your name?" She was like, "My name Rachel." Da, 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 da. And I was like, we gotta make you up a name. So I gave Fat Monroe her name.
You gave Fat Monroe?
But I just knew.
She'll tell you exclusive.
No, she'll tell you. She'll tell anybody. But I was like, she was so good. I was like, girl. I was like, no, you got to keep doing it. She was like, I don't know. I'm so glad that Thad Monroe continued because I'm like, her journey is so amazing to watch because I'm like, she's literally one of my favorite people and one of my favorite comics ever. Like that motherfucker, I'm like watching her grow even more. I'm like, that came back with a vengeance like no other. And I'm like, that shit right there makes my heart smile. Then for her cousin to come, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck they got in them jeans.
Invite me to the family reunion.
Oh, I see. When I first seen Mo Good, I was like, she played the fuck out of me in that car. I'm like, that bitch played the fuck out of me because she knew she had jokes. I'm like, she lied. I'm like, bitch, you was a comic. I swear to God, I'm like, that bitch is fat. She knew she was a comic. She knew it.
But she wasn't doing comedy yet when she Uber that first time. No,
when she was I was her Uber driver or her Lyft driver. I was literally working, and her homegirl, her cousin, they was like coming out of a liquor store. And she was saying, like, yeah, my cousin do comedy. I think I'm kind of funny, too. I will never forget that conversation because it was so funny because, like, Laugh Mobs had just came out. And that's when a lot of my Uber riders, they were like, is this you? Is this you? I was getting that a lot. And so it was so funny because it was like 10 o'clock. I was picking them up from a liquor store. And she was just like, yeah, I think I'm going to do comedy. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, she was like, I think I can do it, too. But I ain't funny like my cousin. Da-da-da-da. I'm like, oh, okay. I said, well, just go to an open mic and see. Nigga, the first time I seen Mo Good, I was like, that
killed that
motherfucker
shit.
Live.
So you seen Mo Good coming out the liquor store. She had 211 and some E&J. And
don't do my boo like that.
She didn't let you know
she probably had Hennessy.
Yes.
I know Mo Good. She had 211, still reserve.
Don't do my boo like that. Don't do my boo like that. No, they probably had Hennessy or something because that was a little while ago. That was a little while ago. But that like for real, I love, like I say, I love my men. But to see the women, like, cause some women are not funny to me. So I really do. I get it where motherfuckers like, it's crazy to see a woman being funny. Cause I'm like, no, some of us are not funny. But the ones that are, and I can tell. Like for some reason, I do think that like in my later career, I do want to do like talent management because for some reason I only talk to people or I only pour into because you can only pour into people so much. But when I see sets, I'm like, I can tell that motherfucker got somewhere they just don't know what they need to do. And a lot of comics will tell you if I've poured into them and I've given them a little bit of advice from what I see, because I never want you to change what you're doing because you're doing what you want to do. But the comics that I have literally poured into, they come back with like, man, Lyssa, you told me XYZ, that shit worked. That you should teach a class. And I'm like, I don't know about all that. But if I see it, I can tweak you a little bit and I can tell you, hey, I see where you're going, maybe do this. And when they do that shit, they be good. And I'm like,
have you ever just straight up told somebody that wasn't funny, hey, UPS is hiring?
No, I don't say nothing to them. They be like, how was my set? I be like, you did a set.
You did a set.
You did a set.
I be like, you was up there. I said, I like you was up there. I love your confidence.
So if somebody asked you your honest critique of what they just did, you ain't gonna hit them with that real?
I have. So when people are like, so only if people are serious and they come and they be like, oh, cause you OG. I'm like, I am not an OG. That's crazy. I'm still a little, you know what I'm saying? I'm a teenager, you know. But when they honestly ask, I know they serious. So then I'd be like, okay, look. So I saw where you was going with this, but XYZ element me, cut that shit, da-da-da-da-da, and da-da-da-da. And if they listen, they do. They come back typically, or they inbox me like, man, I was kind of like, damn, I suck. But then you said that shit and I tweaked it and I killed my last show. Okay, cool. Good shit. I would love for you to come see my set. I will come and I will look and I'll be like, no, you ate that. Like you did that. Because I love to see growth. Because sometimes it's not that you're not funny, you're just not doing your shit right.
You are the comedy consultant, baby. Charge fee. Charge these motherfuckers come to their
man.
I just feel like I just feel like I was blessed. I was so blessed because like right before Lil Rel had gotten Get Out, he was doing a show at Lord, I wish I hadn't been drinking. But it was like a fish house restaurant in Tinley Park, and everybody was coming to that comedy show in the back. Outriggers. Everybody was coming to that comedy show, and that shit was always packed in that back room, like always, always, always. And so for him to take that moment with me and just kind of be like, look, this, and this, I feel like I owe that to other generations. Like it's like that blessing. It's like the Aldi card, right? You go to Aldi and then there's a free card out there, or a motherfucker be walking to their car with the card and they be like, you need a card. You like, here go a quarter. They be like, just pay it forward. I feel like that's my duty because Mike Samp giving me hard love and Lil Rel taking a moment, and really just kind of reading into me. And I'm like, them niggas probably don't even remember because it wasn't shit to them, but it meant the world to me. So if I can do that for somebody else and help them like they help me, why not? It's free.
Who's been your best mentor in comedy? I know it's a lot. We got the Damons, we got the Leons, we got the Marlons. Who's been yours?
All of them, because I never really had a mentor. Like I never had anybody just take me under their wing and just kind of work with me. I've always been a studier, so I would literally just come sit in the back of comedy shows, and I would just be like, oh, I see what they're saying, and I would just literally like watch it like I would Def Comedy Jam or all the other comedy series. Like I would just watch and see what they meant because everybody's different, and so like Dave Hellum, his jokes are, you got to think about that shit. Like some of the shit he be saying, you be like, that shit is crazy. I get that.
Great writer. He is great at
it. Or even, he's such a great writer. Damon Williams, I'm like, he is so like timeless. You know what I'm saying? Like if you look at his old shit on TV and come to today, this shit is relevant as fuck. And he's still doing new shit. Yeah. Like he's still changing. I'm like that. Like to stay relevant for all these years, bro. What? Like that shit crazy.
He got to get you out there to Martha's Vineyard. You haven't done Martha's Vineyard yet, have you?
No, but like to see my girls, Corey, Niche, all of them, I'm like that shit. Like, come on.
Do you ever find yourself in like a state of comparison when you mentioned Niche, you mentioned Corey? Do you ever find yourself in that state of comparison?
So, and I'll be real honest with you. I used to feel like that. Like, damn, when is gonna be my turn? Like, these my homies, they passing me up. But I also have to think like those women sacrificed so much to be where they were, and I was so scared to make those sacrifices, and so it cost me a lot
not to take the risk,
because you know what I'm saying, because my situation was a little bit different because my daughter's father wasn't like, you know what I'm saying, the best nigga, so I didn't have that support, and it was just kind of like and I ain't gonna lie, I was scared. I'm like I don't think I'm good enough.
You needed your safety net. You need your safety net.
Yeah. And I was like, I just can't. You know what I'm saying? I was so scared. And I admire that shit, that the damn, when it's gonna be my turn, turn into admiration, because it takes balls to the walls to really do this shit. Like as a parent, man or woman, it takes balls to the wall to really do this shit. And we don't know their struggles. We don't know their private cries. We don't know the shit that they've been through. You know what I'm saying? So I very much commend them for making those sacrifices because I just could not. And now, you know what I'm saying? Now, my daughter has been in Ohio for a couple of years now. Now I am like making those sacrifices and like putting balls to the wall and going. But I lost a lot of time where I should have been doing things that I just wasn't because I was scared.
Well, I think you're right where you need to be at. I think what's meant to be shall be. Lyssa, I think
Absolutely.
You're doing a great job. You have an excellent resume. I told you that when I clicked on the metaverse description of you, they put out some really dope shit.
I'm like, I didn't even know that was a thing.
You got to do it. So I would say don't look back and see what you've done already, but there's no comparison. I ask that because sometimes I compare myself. I'm over 40. I think about like comedy expiration dates. Is it like rap? Do I have an expiration date where I can't get in this shit?
Never.
Yeah. But you know what? I've seen like where it was like Taraji P. Henson got her big breakout role at like 32. And I'm like, damn, I ain't too far from that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I feel like if this is what you want to do for real, balls to the wall for real. If you're gonna put your 110% behind it, you're gonna reap the benefits of what you're doing, because these men and women out here that really have put they shit behind themselves, like put their money where their mouth was, they're doing everything. And so it's like, I'm gonna say it over and over again. Put yourself behind yourself. Put your money behind you, like them headshots and everything. Like, do what you gonna do to be where you want to be. Because if you don't, you the only reason why you're not where you want to be.
That's a word right there. That's a word. Well, at least we ain't gonna
That's
hold you.
real.
We know you at Marlon's joint.
Man.
Definitely been such a dope conversation. We need a
This was
part
so
two.
dope.
This is dope, man. I fucking love Lisa Laird. I used to stalk her back in the day.
Okay, you were Myron. You were Myron. Okay.
I was Myron. I was Myron, bro. I was Myron. No.
So when y'all asked me before, I didn't want to say nothing, but I knew it was Rob outside my house
It
at
was
one
me.
time with the boom box.
No,
He had
I'm
on the Black Spider-Man outfit.
You got Lisa.
Hey, no, listen, for real, like I admired Lisa so much when I first came up here, and she embraced me so much that like it was an open mic out in Waukegan, and I found out that Lisa Laird was gonna be at this open mic. Nigga, I drove to Waukegan, and I
Yes.
was up there trying to do my best jokes to get her motherfucking like, yo, nigga, am I funny? I was up there
And then
showing out.
Rob Manscaped that day.
Man, for
No,
real,
'cause
I was like, nigga,
Rob
I'm
was talking
gonna
about-
go.
Rob is one of the people who asked me my honest opinion, and I was like,
Yeah, she was like, eh. She did
You hit him with
though,
the
but I
real?
didn't
You hit him
care
with
though.
the
I was
real?
up there like, huh?
but no, because after he asked me, I remember the conversation, and he was just like, he didn't look sad or anything like that. I was just like, I feel you, but you moving so fast and da 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 da. I'm like, you gotta slow down and maybe do this and this and that. And he was like, all right. The next time I seen that nigga, I was like,
That's
I'm
'cause he a
impressed. And I booked him on
military
Sex,
brother.
and I
That
booked him
brother
on
be-
Sex and South City.
Yes.
Yes.
I booked him on after he asked me my honest advice. He really took the constructive criticism, and he was like, man, he would inbox me and be like, yo, I'm at this open mic. Da da da. He was like, that shit you said, that shit kind of worked, and he kept working it, and then I put him on when I came and seen him, he invited me out. I was like, fuck it, I'm up the street at another show. I can come. I came, and I was like, no, you ate that. I'm like, you want to be on my show? And he did my show.
Lisa, you're gonna need to get that security a little sooner. I know Puff in the comments mentioned it, but I'm looking at Mo Good's comment.
Ma'am, you do not allow me. I love you. Remember the soup I sent? Remember the soup? Mo, remember the soup? I'm sorry, guys.
Hey, I'm glad Mo Good feeling better, man. Make sure y'all tap in with Mo Good Mondays too. Every Monday at 3 o'clock whenever she feels like it.
Look, I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. Dead ass, don't share this with nobody. I be on the bus. And we not, because I drive a school bus. I'm not gonna say the company because that is crazy. But I be having my earphones in and my hat down. And when Mo Good Mondays come, I be listening to that shit. Kids be like, bus driver, can I say 96969? I'm like,
hey, Mo Good Monday is so funny. I had to stop looking at it. I put on suspension for about 2 weeks after she put a whole bunch of dicks up on the screen. Did you see that episode when Mo Good decided, her and Erica Nicole Clark decided to put a bunch of dicks on the screen?
Listen, Erica and Mo Good together, I swear to God, I can't wait till somebody pick that show up. I swear to God.
Super funny. I want Mo Good to
team up. Twister. And you know what? My granddaddy used to call me a jab. Mo, shut the fuck up.
Yak said, hold on, man. What the fuck Yak just said in the comments, man? He said he was crushing on you pre-bald. Pre-bald, though.
You know what? Because when I first started comedy, I wasn't bald. I had hair like a motherfucker. I'm like, ugh.
Man. I remember you worked
I think everybody was crushing. I think everybody was crushing on Lisa at one point. I know. Me and Lisa had a low-key talking situation, but she was so busy.
A little bit.
A little bit. She was so busy. The shit
I'm
never
a great ghoster of people. Yeah. And then we got real cool.
And then we got real cool. Hey, look. I'm gonna tell y'all how I played myself one day. I think I had to drop some stuff off for Lisa, or I dropped some. I remember I dropped some stuff off to Lisa's house. I think I was dropping off t-shirts or something for. I'm like, nigga. Me and Lisa low-key talking a little bit. I'm like, I'm gonna go to Lisa's house, drop this shit off for her. I'm in the car, I'm spraying the cologne.
Ha!
Go up. I dropped the shit off to Lisa. She answered it up. She like, hey, bro. I'm like, hey. I reached for a hug. She gave me a hug. And then she's like, all right, bye. Close the door. Oh, shit. All right. I was like, all right, well, fucking.
Hey, and to this day, she still smells like that cologne you had on.
That shit was so funny. I was in the car like, I'm like, I bet.
Was it Issey Miyake?
Hey, look, no, it was funny as shit though, because I handed her the bag. I'm like, hey, Lisa. She's like, hey, Rob. She's like, okay. She closed the door. I'm like, all right.
Rob, you a quicksand, bro.
Lisa, kudos to you for creating a core memory. Fuck these niggas.
That shit was funny as hell. This shit was funny as shit.
Terrible. I'm sorry.
I was in the car cracking up because I was like, nigga, you did a whole lot for this little 5-second interaction.
I'm sorry.
It was funny as shit. That shit was funny to me.
Please don't be offended because I'm so good at ghosting niggas and bitches. I'm terrible. I swear to God. And I be so oblivious too. Like motherfuckers be trying to take me serious, and I'm like, oh.
Hey, bro, they were high karate. What type of cologne was it, man?
I don't even know what the fuck high karate is. Like niggas be bringing up old shit that they never wore a day in their fucking life. Nigga, you heard your grandfather say
you had
high karate. Motherfuckers ain't never wore a high karate, and I don't even know what the fuck that shit is. Motherfuckers heard their grandfather say high karate and was like, oh,
they said you had on juke, bro.
The motherfucker had that.
Nigga had on jupe. I'm sorry.
Jupe. She said jupe had that CK1 on.
Dracar Noir, nigga. That nigga
He had on that little Cuban cigar.
He said that Drake Noir on. What?
He had on that Michael Jordan designer impasta that you can get from Family Dollar for.
I hate it.
I bathed in that Izumiyaki. I bathed in the Izumiyaki in the car.
They said you was rocking bod from Family Dollar. Nigga. You having that bod.
I had the Izumiyaki on. That cool water.
Lisa, how do you feel about and I know you got your thing doing, but we rocking. Rob said that he would not mind dating a woman comedian, clearly, because the way he hugged you with all that goddamn cologne on. How do you feel about really dating comedians?
In the beginning, I was hella against it because I'm like, I don't want to be connected to an established comic, and then everybody be like, oh, she only getting booked because she with that nigga. But now, it's really hard dating normal people, honestly, because they don't understand. Like, I have gotten into many a situation where motherfuckers like, well, I always gotta come to your show. Or it's like, you just be out late as fuck at a comedy show with these niggas. I'm like, you don't understand. The show might start at 8 o'clock on the flyer, but that motherfucker didn't start at 8:45. It was 96 people on the show. We didn't get done till 11:15. And then we went to the bar, started kicking it. Now it's 1:35. I don't live nowhere near this club, so now it's 2:15. I'm at home. You lying. Okay, fine. I'm lying. Then when you go out with them and they see what happens, they be like,
it's boring. They want to go home. Okay.
Yes. So I'm like, now that I'm established and people know I'm really that nigga, I'm cool with dating a comic, but comics are immature. So that's the thing.
Woo!
Yeah.
I'm like, dating a man comic is like dating a high schooler. And please, Father God, don't let you be funnier than that nigga.
Pissy.
Well, for the record, Rob said it's cool.
Pissy and poor.
And he swear to God, he's not mad at it.
Rob said he okay with a woman being funnier than him, but I think it's easier for a male comic than it is for a woman comic to date within comedy. Because a male comic could show back up on the scene. Like nothing happened. Once that breakup occurs, which it inevitably will.
I'm a crazy bitch.
Now you can't show up to the same open mic as that person.
Because I'm stalking him. Because I want to see where he at.
Why?
Like, because comedy is like high school. What do you mean? Like, it was a comic literally saying we be getting on from sucking dick. Come on now.
Yeah.
Facts.
Like, comedy literally is like high school. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Lisa, now that you say that, it really is. I like God, Holly.
And then if you fuck a comic, all of a sudden you want to know why 96 people know you fucked them. Like, what? Oh, because we love making jokes about shit that happened. It was like, I was just joking. They took it serious. Bitch, we really did fuck. Why are you joking about it? Now
That's
I'm wrong if I
right.
tell them your dick ain't you a grower, not a shower. Like, bro, come on.
Now I'm
Good
wrong.
Lord.
I gotta tell him I gotta pinch your nipples every time we.
You know what I'm saying? Like, now I gotta tell them you like getting spit on in your mouth. Like, sir, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so much to that shit. So it's like you damned if you do, damned if you don't. Because it's like literally people really don't understand comedy. Like literally,
They
I can go
don't.
to a show at 9 o'clock and the show really didn't start. Like they like yeah, the show started at 9. No, the fuck it didn't. It started at 9:26. Now the host is host lining. So that's taking us out too. We were supposed to be at this bitch at 11. Now it's 12:51.
Talk about it. What's it called? Host lining.
Let him
Host lining, boy. Motherfucking show say start at 7:30. That shit don't start till 9:45.
That part. Like the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So it's like that. And then with
or
comics, like
it
with
could
me
be
and
a
comics.
Kelvin Wayne show, or it could be a Kelvin Wayne show. It may not start at all. Go ahead.
Listen.
Huh?
What
I
they
thought that
said?
was a good
Girls are the wham in the circle.
Okay.
Girls are the wham in the circle.
I thought that was a
God
good
damn.
segue. Me and Lyssa have memories
You know-
together. Lyssa, do you want to have memory lane with Bobby
This is such
today?
a nice. This is such a good comedy show. I mean, podcast.
Ah.
You started off. That
Real
was the
shit,
most
though.
awkward.
That shit was weird, man. Me and Lyssa got booked to do a show at Riddles. This is where like the Venn diagram of the show take place. I know Rob has his meet up with Lyssa. Me and Lyssa was both booked on Kelvin Wayne's show. We pull up. Kelvin Wayne was a no show. We find out through the grapevine, not directly from him, but apparently he's telling everybody but us that he just had a severe heart attack. He just told everybody he had a severe heart attack. He ain't got no EKG system connected to him. I don't hear no beep beep in the background.
Brought a nigga from out of town. Brought two people from out of town.
Had Gerald Kelly, Julio Hennessy, Talia Bell all on this show that was supposed to get all of this money. Me and Lyssa in the green room looking like we will leave. We stay down the street.
It was crazy. It was the weirdest shit in the world. People was talking about he ain't pay them all their money. I'm just like, so what we supposed to do?
That's wild.
I was concerned.
And again, like motherfuckers was posting about it, and I'm just like, I'm literally like a very peaceful person. I do not like starting no shit. I was just like, but are we getting paid? Because we can't. Because I got bills.
That was my concern. And then just to talk about the business of comedy without ridiculing Kelvin Wayne, because since then we have patched things up in a sense, and we've talked about that little mishap that he had. I still don't think that nigga really had heart attacks.
Bobby, you have to stop saying that. You don't know that man. He big. He good.
He could have had chest ripples, but I don't think that they were actual heart attacks.
Said chest ripples.
Chest ripples.
After this, I'm gonna Google chest ripples because I need to know if that's a thing. Because if it's not, you a wild ass boy.
Hey, said stroke adjacent.
Yes, he did, Mo. Yes, he did. He looked, and I'm gonna tell you this right here. Love me some Kelvin. He's such a sweetheart. I swear he is. However, everything Gerald said was, I can confirm that was absolutely what the fuck happened.
Hey, the funny
that nigga was at the bar showing us text messages out from Kelvin's assistant, and I was like, I don't know nothing about this. The nigga Gerald ended up hitting me on Facebook to get my number because that nigga knew shit that I didn't know. He's like, yeah, XYZMP. I'm like, no, we all promoting this shit. What do you mean? He sent me text messages. I'm like, that ain't what I got. It was crazy.
Yeah, hey, but this the funny shit about Kelvin Wayne, man. And I talk shit about it because I was part of this fucking story. The nigga had a convenient heart attack right around the time he had to pay Gerald Kelly his deposit. And then all of a sudden he had another convenient heart attack on the day of the show where he was going to have to pay the nigga the rest of the money. I'm like,
that nigga he had me at his house in a room.
Oh, yeah, he put Gerald Kelly up. Instead of putting him in like a hotel or Airbnb, he put Gerald Kelly in one of his he made somebody move out their room for a couple of days so Gerald Kelly could sleep in
What? Not a slumber party?
He said he seen some old nigga walk past with their drawers on and shit. I was like, this is so
Why
funny.
he trying to diddy him? Kevin, you can't be doing that. You got titties. You need to act like a lady, baby. You can't be putting people up in that room.
Like a lady is crazy, NiNi.
What?
Super crazy. Lee, I'm glad you pulled up, man, and I'm glad NiNi pulled up with that segue right there, because we do this thing on the show, and it's called NiNi's Notions.
Yes.
NiNi, can you tell Lyssa what NiNi's Notions is all about? Because I think this is her first time.
Well, Lyssa knows me, and she knows I have some unorthodox things that I believe in hypotheses. These are my thoughts since today. You know, I give myself grace because as I collect new information, my thoughts may change tomorrow, but as of today, these are my thoughts. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It is winter time.
Mm-hmm.
It is winter time. Winter time. Let me tell you something. Just because the weather is cool don't mean you can start skipping on motherfucking baths, okay? Let me tell you something, you crock-pot niggas. That BO stinks while it's been marinating inside them fucking layers. Y'all come outside smelling like private every fucking day. You are in public. Have some decency, bitch. You stink. Ain't no way you smelling like bologna and sauerkraut when you take your scarf off. Homie, that's nasty. I know your neck creases are not smelling like neck bones, bitch. Are you serious? What's going on here?
Crockpot niggas.
Yeah, crockpot. It just be in there marinating, stewing in the layers that you niggas have on. That is crazy. To be funky and hot so it permeates now. It is getting into the air like a humidifier. You niggas out here like a motherfucking oil incense smelling like yesterday's fucking errands. You niggas stink.
Yesterday. Okay? Smell like grape.
She not wrong. Because to be musty at 6 a.m. is insane.
What have you been doing? What?
If you stanked outside over the last 3 to 5 business days, you stank for real.
That's what I mean. Yes. If there is Arctic weather here in Chicago and I can smell you through the crisp air, bitch, you stink. Ain't no way.
You just saw the same thing I seen, Rob. But you know, because them kids get on my bus, and them little boys, I'm like them little teenage preteen boys. I'm like, my boy, it's 6 o'clock. The sun not out. How?
They PS5 stank. You know what I'm saying? Everything about them stank.
I just want some.
You said they PS5 stank.
I want some accountability. Okay, and then also as an ex-big girl, remember I was 350, baby. If you're nifty, okay. Let me tell you something. You gotta get in between them motherfucking crevices and folds, okay. You need to treat each fold like a vagina, bitch, and get
get the vinegar out,
okay. Big people, you have arm vaginas, you have elbow vaginas,
arm vagina you have is
back of the knee vaginas.
She's not wrong.
Okay? You got vaginas.
She's not lying.
You got vaginas on their neck with them motherfucking Michelin Man necks. Get in them folds and then put the talcum powder in there. Okay? Just to separate the folds. Just.
So if you have a vagina neck, if you have a vagina neck, make sure you treat it as such.
Douche your neck.
Douche your neck, sir.
Douche your neck. Douche your vagina.
I want you to grab that hot water bottle that smells like pickle juice.
That's crazy.
Oh my God.
Uh-oh.
I think we got to echo.
Maybe it's.
Is it me?
Yes.
Dun.
The nerve. Is it me?
Yeah, go out and come right back in.
What's that? Yeah, that was her.
Yeah, we got Lyssa Laird.
As we're waiting for our finance guest Lyssa to come back in, I absolutely love her. But like, if you are going to be around people, just be cautious about your smells, homie. Like, if you can smell it, somebody else can, and if you can't smell it, that's a fucking problem. That's a sign of depression. If that funk is so used and normal to you, baby, I am sorry, but that is a red flag. That's a toxic trait. You went through a lot of trauma. Ain't no way that funk could smell good to you. Okay? I just want you to just be better. And the way you feel better is by washing your fucking body. I know some of y'all was a kid and y'all used to go into the bathroom and turn the water on and come out fucking dry. I know you niggas still do that today, okay?
It happened to me. It happened to me 2 days ago. So I'm gonna be the first person to tell you it happens. Hey, the truth starts at home, guys. And
how bad was it though?
It was underneath my stomach was dry. You know, it was. I had to go back in. I had to hop back in.
You just rinsed off the top layer. And
I was in a rush. I was in a rush. We keep it real here. I needed my ass whooped that day. That was bad. Mm-hmm. That was bad. I had to hop back in. As
long as you know.
You know, that's a good notion, NiNi. Hey, Lyssa, you just brought. Good. I'm gonna tell you, 80% of NiNi's notions is talking about how gay niggas.
Bobby, I don't want you to go too far before God misleads you. Niggas, if you stink, you gay. Okay, if you stink, you a down low gay. Because down low gays don't even have the audacity to motherfucking fleet before they even use that meat. Okay, you motherfuckers gay if you stink. Now, I hope you niggas try to prove homosexuality wrong and get your ass in the shower, bitch. Go ahead.
You heard it here on the Parlay Podcast. If you stink, you are gay.
You were so quick to say they about to gay people, and then she proved you wrong. Hope you happy. Yeah.
No, this actually happens all the time. You know, my wife was watching the show one day and missed on my grind. He went through the whole episode. I know you did a show, the 2 Drinks with the Fellas. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if you caught this episode. Mr. On My Grind went the whole episode without being referred to as possibly gay by NiNi. And then when we was almost at the end of the episode, he decided to tell us a story how he was almost in a circle jerk.
He was. They brought it to him very casually, very calmly. And then he tried to get his way out of a circle jerk by saying, I was upstairs fucking his mama. Nigga, you are 17. She's a pedophile. You were upstairs getting abused in the same circle jerk house. This is a circle jerk house.
The circle jerk was happening.
About your abuse trying to
NiNi.
And you thought pedophilia was going to get your way out of homosexuality? No, nigga, you's a double victim now.
You got to leave the whole house. If it's a circle jerk going on in any house that I'm in, I ain't going upstairs to have sex with the mom. I'm leaving the whole house, and I'm never coming back.
The whole house.
I'm unfriending you on Facebook.
And I didn't have to call him gay because sometimes the gay just knows the way. Okay, the gay.
You know what?
Already.
I didn't know. I heard about this podcast. I have. And I know all of you. I do. Didn't know what I was walking into. Y'all are something else.
We appreciate it.
I will be tuning in. I'll be tuning in every week like I do Mo Good Mondays.
Thank you, Lyssa.
Just like that. Just like that, I swear.
We appreciate you. NiNi, were there any further notions? Were there in conclusion notions of the notion?
No, that was it, baby. Bathe yourself. Bathe yourself.
That was it.
And shit, fuck it. While we on the goddamn roll, fuck it. Tell them why you mad, Rob. What do you? Are you mad about anything at all?
Man, all my anger has got cleared up in the fucking past 2 weeks, man. I've been talking about the same shit over and over again. I'm through. I said what I said last week. Y'all got me in a very calm place when L. Williams was on the show last week. But I said what I said about Ferg. Fuck that nigga too. So
I thought that was good. Mo made him pay.
It's not about the money. It's about the principle.
Mo made him pay.
He made him pay. I'm over it, but still, the nigga still thinks I owe him something. So again, It is what it is. He paid the money.
And
The
I will
nigga still
say,
ain't shit.
Rob, that was not. I will honestly say that was not a bomb.
I mean,
It was.
I mean, I like I said, it was the principle of the shit. The nigga said that I bombed and that he had to spend 30 minutes bringing the
We
room
know the
back up.
story. We know the story. We know the story. We know.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna
I
hug
ain't
you when
mad
I see
about shit. I ain't mad about shit this week. I'm actually pretty
I
decent.
love
I'm
that,
good.
Rob.
I love peaceful Rob.
I love pizza. Look at you. Look at
That's
not
because his curls luxurious. That's because his curls luxurious.
Yeah, you do look like a yellow soul type of.
It's all them fresh juices and berries. Damn, he left. We
Damn.
complimented his little Jerry curl one
Soon,
time. Now he gone.
Press that
soon as
button.
y'all was gassing them. Speaking
I
of more good,
did. You look
Why I can't hear y'all no more?
can you hear now?
Lisa, you can hear us?
Liz,
Lisa?
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
we can hear you.
I can't hear y'all.
Why can't you? We can hear you fine and dandy.
Girl, please. You look cute though.
Turn,
You look cute though. Oh, there I go. Back on.
yeah, we got Rob back in the building, man. Hey, I wanted to touch back down on Mo
Well, I think
Good.
this is my time to skidoo because I can't hear shit.
Hey, we appreciate you, Lisa
I love
Laird.
y'all.
We know you can't
Bye.
hear us. Make sure y'all
Love you.
go. Peace and love. Make sure
Won't even
y'all
let me
go check
leave.
out Sex in the Shot City. That's this Friday. Rob, how do you pronounce that again? The name of the place?
Oh, collab. It's called the collab.
Collab.
I also got a collab bracelet.
K-Lab.
I knew a nigga
It's
named
called
Caleb.
It's called Collab. It's a very dope art entertainment event space. Like Shakes runs a bunch of shows out of there. Like I was saying to Lisa earlier, she did her very first Sex and Shot City show there with me, Tiny, Fab, and I want to say OJ. When she first started doing the show, then it picked up Laugh Factory. Now she having a full circle moment. It's back at Collab. So get in tune with Collab. It's over there in the I want to say in the Bronzeville area.
Yeah, it looked like the Bronzeville area based on that address, man. That's a really dope black African American nigga, Negro, whatever you want to use. That is a dope ass goddamn area of Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the space is dope. So if you ain't never been in a collab, this is a very dope, intimate space. They be having all type of art shows, catering events, comedy shows. There's a lot of shit that be going on in collab. And man,
Bronzeville
support the
is an
movie.
enriched area, bro. Like get into it with this, but Bronzeville is so enriched. The black-owned coffee shops, the black-owned art shops. They got the Harold Washington Cultural Center. That was the home of where
Yeah.
Jokes and Oaks was at. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
Absolutely.
like,
For part of the city, if you don't even just go over there and look at the brownstones and the architecture, like it's beautiful.
man,
It
real
was dope.
shit. Real shit. Today was a really good show. Lisa Laird dropped some knowledge on these niggas today, didn't she?
So
Yeah, absolutely.
I
Absolutely,
enjoyed it.
man.
such a good
Absolutely. I want to touch on something. I saw what's the podcast that Knowledge Beckman's on? The What's Funny?
Today?
I saw a clip and I don't know who this comedian is. It was a white chick on there, and she was talking about the state of Chicago comedy and how she feel like is like pretty much on a downward spiral.
I just watched it. That was the owner of the comedy bar, bro. I forget her name. It's like Samar or something like that.
Yeah, I only watched that first clip, and when she said what she said, I went straight to the comments. So I don't like her. I don't know.
Damn it.
It was about to be interesting. I know whatever Rob was about to say was going to be dope as fuck.
Okay, to make you aware of it, what happened in the situation?
I'm not sure exactly what part of the interview he's talking about, but the What's Funny Today podcast, which has Sean Morgan on the show, they had the owner of the comedy bar. You know, the husband and wife couple. They actually own a comedy bar on top of the pizza place in Chicago. Here come Rob. He gonna tap in with us and let us know where his mind was going with that piece.
Yeah, I mean, my thing is like I don't know what she sees, on a weekly basis as far as comedy wise. She said what she said, but I went in the comments and I seen Mike Atchison.
So hard.
from My Best Friend Is Black, the comedy troupe with Lita Hall, and I don't think it's on. It's only the little bullshit that we dealing with. It's not overall Chicago comedy. I think it's like the little beefs, the little minor stuff that we deal with, that we could get past. But I don't think Chicago comedy as a whole is going on a downward spiral, because it's like Lyssa and Corey and cousin Sierra and Mojo. They are proof that Chicago comedy is thriving, as well as us. You know what I'm saying? We not out here fucking up the game. We not out here struggling. We out here booking shows, and we get on stage and we do our shit. So I don't think that Chicago comedy is on like this downward spiral as, we making comedy as a whole look bad. I just think it's just a little minor shit that we got going on in between the community, that we out here putting the fires out left and right. As this platform grows, we address the bullshit, a fire comes, and we put that shit out, and then we move on. So I don't think Chicago comedy is making comedy.
What was the comment she said? Because I didn't have the privilege of seeing it.
Yeah, in so many words, she felt like that Chicago comedy is on like a downward spiral. Like she was pretty much saying that comedians, they not they not as hungry, they bullshitting on stage, they not working on their material, they just lollygagging their way through it or whatever.
Well,
which is true.
I think for her to say that, I think it's sort of giving people who run shows and show producers a motherfucking scapegoat, because y'all keep choosing content creators and thinking every content creator is a comedian, and then when they get up on that fucking stage, they don't do what you think a stand-up comedian is supposed to do, because you don't go out to the open mics, you don't go scout new talent, you wait for motherfuckers to have a following, and then thinking that following is going to translate to ticket sales, which it may, but the show sucks. And people then say, "Oh no, I went there, but the show sucks."
Yeah, it's very mediocre.
Producers are lazy these days. Y'all don't scout talent like you're supposed to. This is why the indie shows, this is why the shows like Sex and Shy City do so well, because Lyssa's out there. She sees talent. She brings talent.
Right. So that was my only gripe with it. Like I understood what she was saying, because since we started this podcast, all type of comedy ridiculousness been happening, all type of goofy shit been happening, but that's on a small scale. And for her to generalize it, like all of Chicago comedy is making comedy look bad, I don't agree with that shit, because we thriving. All three of us is thriving. Mo Good is thriving. Lyssa Laird is thriving. All these Chicago comedians are thriving and doing big things. They not just doing shows, they producing shows, they doing commercials, they own TV, they own radio, they own Tubi, they own on multiple media platforms, and in a big way too, on a high level.
Yeah.
But again, just to play devil's advocate though, bro, like I still think it's a little separation, a little segregation going on in Chicago. What Lyssa was saying earlier was, when you go to Milwaukee or if you go to Detroit, this commodity that they have there isn't the same commodity that we have here. A lot of times here is competition over collaboration. Motherfuckers is competing with you when you don't even know that they competing with you.
Facts. That's true. And I get that.
But it's what you focus on. I'm a big believer in that. So if you focus on bullshit, that's what you're gonna see. So if you go and seek out, like for instance, I'm a big fan of Alan Ford. I don't think he dresses well, but I'm a big fan of Alan Ford. He did good for his birthday.
I think his facial hair is a little patchy, but I'm a big fan of Alan Ford. What about you, Rob?
That nigga head shaped like a sucked on scrotum, but I'm a fan of Alan Ford.
Still a fan. Hey, but straight up though, man, for real, these motherfuckers out here, they focusing in on everybody else's rise in the game or downfall in the game. Too many people are focused on somebody else's paper. It's just like that test you got when you was in class, and they be like, you can't cheat because everybody tests different. Mm-hmm. So just run your motherfucking race, man. Put them goddamn horse blinders on What'd you say, NiNi?
Run your race. Run your race. Run your
Run
race.
your motherfucking race. That's some real shit. Hey, Mo talk about, so what was I finna say about her? I wasn't finna say shit, Mo.
We miss Mo.
You know, definitely miss Mo. We gotta get you on for the New Year's, the last show of the year. December 28th. We just gonna have a free fall. So if you've been on the show this year and you wanna hop on, you can't just be a random motherfucker we ain't seen or heard from. If you've been on the show, man, fuck with us, man. We're gonna have a fun time on the last show of this year. What y'all got?
Yeah, absolutely.
What y'all got planned for Christmas, man? You know, y'all let y'all kids believe in Santa Claus. Is that cool?
No, man, my kids ain't believed in Santa Claus like once they turn 10.
Okay.
Once they turn 10, that all stopped.
I'm gonna tell you this, man, and I ain't gonna tell y'all no more secrets about me because y'all gonna think I'm soft as fuck. I believed in Santa Claus until I was 13 years old.
I know you did.
You said he's about 13.
my lock-in with Santa Claus was until I was 13, man. I really thought that this nigga was bringing presents to the crib, Joe.
And Bobby, do you know that's a very common thing before your titties start to develop as a young woman. You know, you believe in childish things, but when them titties pop, Bobby, I knew.
So that was a sign for you when you saw the popping of the titties that I was probably well into my adolescent stage and still believing in Santa Claus. NiNi, you are so goddamn smart.
You had titties? For real? At 13?
I had them in my ultrasound.
You said I had them in my ultrasound. That boy stupid.
I really know they did hefty ultrasounds. Like you could be like, you hefty in that thing.
They had to put two pictures together for my ultrasound.
Come on.
Y'all fun. Y'all got plans for Christmas and stuff too? Or
yeah, I was gonna become Jehovah's Witness.
That man said he could not celebrate nothing.
Yeah. I saved money this year. I became Jehovah's Witness.
Definitely.
Celebrate holidays. For real. If my family gets together, I'll spend time with my family. If I'm invited something from my close friends, I'll go and spend time with them. But I lived overseas for almost a decade, so every country has its different holidays. It'd be different dates. It'd be different. So holidays didn't really mean shit by the time I got back to the States. I'm like, when, who, what, when, where, why, how? What the fuck are y'all talking about? It just means time off for work, so I'm excited for that.
So you're nobody you buy presents for?
My presence is a present, bitch. You lucky I'm talking to you.
I'm saying, all right, Kanye. Slow down, Kanye.
Not you.
Nah, man, my daughter's birthday is on Christmas Eve. She'll be 18.
Yak funny as hell, man. Yeah, Yak, I'm sorry to tell you. Santa Claus ain't real. Hey, straight up, man. That shit one of the weirdest things in my motherfucking life is that I really believed in Santa Claus 13, and that's no exaggeration.
But
I'm not
the white Santa or the black Santa?
The white Santa, NiNi.
Nigga, I'm judging you. What the fuck is you talking about?
I believed in the white Jesus till like 3 years ago. Like, man.
That says a lot. That says a lot. That you did grow up in like the Roseanne for black people in Indiana, right?
No, I grew up in the south suburbs of Chicago, and like it was like no, it was Park Forest. Forest. I grew up there. Speaking of south suburbs, man, shout out to anybody who signed up for Vassar Fitness. They got a new Vassar Fitness in Matson. I slid through there, man. I ran into comedian Alvin Harris up there. Al Harris. Last time I see that nigga, he was tilted over drunk as shit at Riddles. I had to catch him. Sitting on a bar stool, he almost fell. I caught him. But I grew up in Park Forest, man. So I'm in the area and shit, man. And I went to go to Vassar Fitness. Shout out to everybody from Rich East High School, man. Shit, I went to the high school out here.
Nice.
No, he went to Rich East.
Yeah. Shout out to Rich East High School.
Bobby, that still don't make sense why you believed in a fucking white Santa. I'm like, did you sit on the laps? Like, I'm serious. Like, did you sit on the laps when you was 13? Because you were SA'd. You don't know, but if you sat on that man's lap when you was 11, shit, that's too much. Come on now. All
I
that
tips.
You know you.
I don't know what the statute of limitations is, man. So I don't know. I don't want my mom to get in trouble and shit. But fuck it, yeah. I was sitting on the lap, Santa Claus at 12, 13.
Like your whole lap sat in his whole lap, because at that time you was spreading, your hips was developing, so it spread when you sat on. Like your whole lap filled up. You gave Santa a lap dance.
I never like put that imagery together like that, but I guess thank you.
Did you back it up and sit down, or like were you in between? He's like, this too much. Stop letting your kids sit on men's lap.
I think I did just I did a vertical squat. It wasn't like a step in backward squat. It was like I was yeah. NiNi, why you want to know?
I'm just asking the level of trauma that you're gonna have to go through when you figure out that you were SA. Don't be. If you ever had to sit on Santa's lap, you was a victim, and you might have mesothelioma. I'm just telling you.
I'm gonna tell you this though. I've been looking for a motherfucker to sue. If it ain't gonna be them, it's gonna be the niggas who make the McRib.
For real, they brought that nasty shit back.
Hey, these motherfuckers is in the comments agreeing with your ass, NiNi. I quit. I am done with the parlay for the night. God damn it! I shouldn't have told y'all that I believed in Santa Claus when I was 13. I should have said like 11.
No, because you sat on his lap. That's what made it different. You told him, and I know your list was long because you could probably write and read very well. So you were sitting on his lap for a good 5 to 10 minutes. You should have got at least $40 out of that dance, Ebony.
I was go keep believing in Santa Claus until I got my motherfucking Red Ryder BB gun. I watched Christmas Story every year, Ralphie and them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I never got the Red Ryder BB gun. I wanted that shit so motherfucking bad, man. So I kept going. He had to sit on Santa Claus's lap in the movie. So in my head, I'm Ralphie, nigga.
Yeah, you gonna sit on as many laps as you need to get that gun. Sit on all the laps that you need.
Sit on the laps.
I'm gonna get the goddamn BB gun myself. Fuck the Parlay Podcast.
What y'all got coming up, man?
No, I'm good, man. NiNi never hurt my feelings. I am stone cold Steve goddamn awesome. I want to play. I'm gonna play a game with NiNi on New Year's on our New Year's Eve episode. That's what we're gonna call it. Whatever. I mean, however many days it is. Eve. But to answer your question, Rob, I'm gonna spend a lot of time with family, man. Real answer. Son coming to town from Houston, man. Spend time with my wife's family, spend time with my family, merge the families, do some church activities.
Do you like your wife's family?
Yeah, they're cool. I like them. They have game nights and shit.
What a blessing.
And they competitive, you know what I'm saying? So like when you do that game night shit and you in a room with other competitive people, that's like the funnest shit in the world. Yeah. Like Taboo and all them type of games, I will fuck you up in some Taboo. It's over with. But that's what I plan on doing this holiday season, man. I don't give a fuck about no comedy shows, nigga. Point me to the goddamn eggnog. I'm lactose intolerant. I'm farting all over the place.
Or on this. I ain't doing shit. Unfortunately, my daughters will not be up here for Christmas. But I already got their Christmas present. My daughter's turning 18 on Christmas Eve. I already got their shit out. So I'm probably just gonna be somewhere, probably chilling, spend time with my family, friends, probably high.
Have an 18-year-old. Yeah.
You said what?
That's wild. You said she's turning how old?
18.
18.
What?
Yeah, she'll be 18 on Christmas Eve. So I plan on just chilling, man. I don't have nothing too much coming up. Thursday, I will be Thursday I'll be in Kankakee doing a comedy show for this dispensary. So I will be coming back with all the marijuana, and that's how I'm gonna celebrate Christmas up through the New Year. So whatever I bring back for that show in bulk, that's what I'm finna come through.
Hey, coming to Tubi, y'all, for this Christmas. Rob smoked the tree. That's
for real.
That he
I'll be
gonna have
real.
it. Hey, we got to put together some events 2026. We got dope shit coming. We got only a few more weeks left of 2025. Fuck a resolution. Just make sure you make your next move the goddamn best move, as a Chi-Town pimp once said.
Mm.
Hey,
for sure.
Yorkie.
Oh, hey, check me out on Badass of the Week. It's a military storytelling podcast on Spotify. It's called Badass of the Week. It's just that I got with these cats. They're under High Five Content. They reached out to me. All they do is tell old ass military stories, and they put like a funny spin on it. So they asked me to be a guest on there. So we just talked about how Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor, and it took two drunk niggas. It took two drunk niggas and a black cook to save everybody. So we gave our interpretation on that, and it was real funny. So Spotify, I'm on the episode Badass of the Week.
Make sure y'all follow Rob on Facebook. I know you can't do no shit like that on Instagram unless you share a link in your story, and nobody ever really clicks on those. So Rob, make sure you post it on your Facebook page. Put the link in the comments. And if y'all don't listen to the damn episode on Spotify, Rob is gonna stalk you and spray cologne all over his body and hug you.
He's gonna hug you and leave politely. That's what he's gonna do.
And leave politely. It's super funny. Another dope ass episode, man. Looking forward to that Spotify episode too, Rob. Sat on Santa's lap and talked about the first thing that popped up. Come on, man. Nobody getting hard sitting on Santa Claus' lap, man. I ain't that slow mo.
For a gun while you was sitting up there giving him his worth for that.
I wanted a Red Ryder BB gun. As a kid, what was the biggest thing you wanted as a kid, like coming up, man?
Nothing to give Santa a lap dance.
I'm gonna tell you how bogus my shit was, though, right? Why I thought that my Santa Claus was like a little slow and shit, and it was really my parents, of course. Because when I wanted the goddamn PlayStation, they gave me the Genesis.
Went on sale when the PlayStation came out. They were smart. They
gave me the shit that was already outdated. When I wanted the goddamn Genesis, I got that initial Nintendo, nigga.
You don't need in-season electronics. You can get out of season.
I had the most outdated video games as a kid. The shit was fucking horrible, man. Fuck Christmas. And fuck Santa Claus, nigga. God damn, I quit. I quit.
It's great, guys. I've had such a great time. What I could just say, one of the highlights of my show tonight is everybody really being honest and saying truly why they are big fans of Alan Ford. I think if you scroll back in the comments, Levi left why he was a big fan of Alan Ford. And if you could do a favor and just go to Alan Ford's page and tell him something true, and then just say you're a big fan, right?
You're a big fan.
I can't find that comment, but I can find this comment. Make sure y'all check in with the homie Yak Dog. My heart goes out to Yak, man. He lost his best friend this past week, and definitely want to Dominique. So peace and blessings to you, Yak,
blessings,
and her family. And I hope you still keeping that sobriety up in the midst of the grief, because I know how tough shit can get, man. But keep your head up. Monday, tomorrow night, open mic, 19030 South Crawford, Country Club Hills, Illinois, at 8 p.m. at a place, a bar and grill, a name that I can't pronounce.
Suskins.
Suskins.
Suskins. Suspect? That's a down low bar? What is this?
Put the phonetic spelling in the comments, yeah. Nobody know how to say it.
Is it spelled right though? Because this nigga be adding and taking away letters and shit.
No, it's spelled right. I just don't know how to say it. This spot right off of I want to say like right off of Cicero, in between like Cicero and 183rd and that little area over there. It's a decent spot, a little strip mall, man. So make sure y'all go support Yak's open mic. other open mics in the city. Of course, you got Sheldon Calhoun rocking out. Hopefully he came back, did his thing. Beans the comedian will be hosting Riddles tomorrow night.
Oh,
So make sure you bring your stenographer and subtitle machine with you.
okay.
For Beans, the little bouncy ball.
For Beans the comedian.
We definitely need closed caption.
Yeah, no doubt. But make sure y'all tap in, man. Much love to all Chicago comedians. Much love to Lyssa Laird for stopping through the Parlay Podcast, man.
Absolutely.
That was super dope. Anything else, y'all?
I said, oh shit! I found some footage from the Kinky Bingo show I did I want to say last year.
Yeah.
Last year. I'm gonna post that tomorrow. That shit, I was cutting up on that show.
You posting that on regular social media? It's got to go on your OnlyFans.
Nah, man, I'm gonna post it on my regular social media. Y'all probably gonna see that later on tonight or tomorrow. I recently got it. I was like, oh, okay. I was wilding, but it was a good time. If y'all haven't done the Kinky Bingo show with Shonda and her sister Sean Nikita, very fun show, very interactive show. Get in touch with the Kinky Duo. The Kinky Bingo shows are very, very fun and entertaining. And they move around the city too, and they have big ass crowds. Have you done that show, Bobby?
I haven't done it yet. My wife won't let me.
Man, have you, NiNi?
I haven't done it. I have not done it.
Man, when I tell you,
if they book me, I'm gonna need you to do my set, and I'm gonna live vicariously through you.
Man, it's a dope ass show, man. We need to get them on the show for next year. Get both of them. Get Shonda and Sean Nikita on the show because they making moves with that Kinky Bingo shit.
Man, we definitely gonna have some dope ass guests coming up. I just want to thank you and NiNi, Rob. Y'all have been my most favorite accountability partners because if it was up to me, I probably wouldn't do this shit every week. But being I got two people that I work with every single week is super dope. I got y'all my accountability partner for this. I got the dog as my accountability partner for the walk. So I'm stacking my accountability partners in 2026.
That's what I'm talking about. Build your tool chest for success, Bobby. When I say
that's what's up.
Hey, nothing else but to go up from here. I'm so proud of you being consistent.
Hey, it's much love, man. I don't really have anything else. NiNi, you got any shows coming up you want to tell anybody about?
Probably not until next week because I'm not promoting shit 2-3 weeks out. I'm sorry.
Hey, that's a real shit, man. Make sure y'all tap in with Sex in the Shot City out there on 47th out there in Brownsville with Lyssa Laird, man. She was a dope ass guest, man. Looking forward to her out there. Kinky Bingo is dope. They putting that in the comments. But I ain't got shit else, man. I'm finna shake and bake Ricky Bobby unless y'all ain't got nothing else good for the order.
No, I'm good, man. Y'all have a beautiful, blessed night.
Man, peace and love, man. On Sundays, you know what? We parlay, man. Peace and love, y'all.